Okay. Anyway, so see, this is free, sis. We ain't
Mm-hmm.
spending no money.
Not no time.
Time, time, yes. But it
But
also
it's
gives you the
still a time investment into
thank
self, which
you.
is
Thank
all
you.
good for
That's
me.
it. Right. So now we got this part. All right. So we're gonna leave this here. We're gonna take this on out of there. Get out of there. So if you I learned we could do this too, right? Look at this.
Oh, I love it.
Because what I want to do is
Send these out, right?
create a lot. Yeah. So we'll start out when we get the boxes started. I'm gonna do it as like what you call testers.
Okay.
Maybe send some seeds or send you a couple pack of seeds and see how we could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I'm telling you, I got some shit for you. I got
It's
some
all
shit for you.
good. You
Now,
and me. Shoot.
now this is
You
a
say,
this
hey,
was
here's a box. Open it slow, it's gonna turn into a house. I'm about to
hello,
I'm about to
hello.
drag it right out. I right out somewhere and hit the green button and boom, here we are.
Exactly. If you want to teach, there's a AI called Scribe. It's not the one, not yeah, so it is called Scribe. So it's an extension
A scribbler.
to no, it's a Chrome extension. And what it
Oh.
does for you is it follows you. Let's say I want to teach, I want to show people how to do something, but I don't want to make it whack.
Hmm.
It'll follow me and I can make a video off of that.
It'll follow you on social media.
It'll follow me on whatever program I'm on and record
Hmm.
whatever steps so I can turn it into a learning thing.
Oh, neat. Okay, I get you.
Right. Because the reason I say I can't hire people, let me put this back up here. People probably confused, like, what are they
Mhm.
doing? I don't like that. Okay.
Mm-mm.
So we we're gonna continue on this journey. So now you have a new website. How you feel about that? How do you feel about
Yeah.
the AI
Professional.
website?
I feel professional.
There you go. There it is. That's all you
I'm
trying
not
to
mad at
do.
AI. The only thing,
No.
I know a lot of people are scared of AI, and again, it's the unknown. Blah blah blah. For me, I'm not afraid of AI because at the end of the day, AI still, even when I've done, um,
Yeah.
putting my or telling AI to come up with poetry or anything
Right.
like that, it
Yeah.
still doesn't create it in the style that I do it. So at
Right.
the end of the day, I don't feel like to an extent it's competing with me. I mean, don't get me wrong, it may come up with some stuff that I didn't think of, but at the end of the day, my style is my own.
Exactly. And that's
And
why I
one of
was
the things that
like,
you said that stuck out to me was,
hmm.
I mean, this really doesn't work until you put you into it, and then it creates from what you put
Yes, you
into it.
still have to put yourself in it.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
yeah,
If you truly want it to work for you.
yes. So it's
So
like,
speak it, yeah. While you talking, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and show this
no,
other
you're
one
fine.
I was telling you about. And
I
so
think I'm about to make some noodles. I feel I'm in the mood.
I
You
like
know me. By the time I
snacking.
get to talking,
Yeah.
girl, I got to go in the
Yeah,
kitchen.
you gotta keep the I got ice cream over here.
I just slept through
The
dinner. I
ice
need to
cream that
wake up.
melted. Mm-hmm.
As a matter of
Look,
fact,
I'm drinking ice cream
is that part?
because I done talk around my mouth and it's melted.
I need to eat these cucumbers before they go bad. The rest
Or
of
put
them.
them on your eyes.
Well, these the mini ones that I be
You
eating
can
with.
still you
Put
can
them
still
on
put
your
the tiny ones
eyeballs.
on eyes. Yeah, they still count.
I mean, I'm sure they do. They just tiny.
It's like
They still
tiny wiener
count.
dogs.
Crazy. Yeah, like
Tiny wieners.
Lil Willis.
Girl, why they say this man got a micro? P.
Oh,
Diddy. Girl, I told you I'm in it. I
he
told
do.
you I'm in it. I told you I'm
That's
in it.
what happened. That's what it is.
Girl,
He got a weekly
girl, we gonna
thing.
have to do some dirt. I'm telling you. We're gonna have to go on my
Oh,
Spotify because I we can't talk about it
no.
on here. Like that, this no. Because the shit I wanna say, girl, we can't say it on here.
Now he got a butt
Girl,
plug.
how about
That's
this? I'm gonna
why.
speak. Look,
Because he
look, I'm
only
gonna
got
talk
a
to
butt
you.
plug. So we doing butt plug activities.
This man was, you know how they say
Dang, now everybody know
somebody,
your Nikki teeny. Huh?
right? Because it's all coming out in the
I
case.
mean, not that Superhead wasn't putting niggas on blast back
And they
when,
tried
but
to play her. They bought blackball her. They said she was
mm-hmm,
crazy. Blah 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 blah.
mm-hmm.
She was the first Jenny. What's her name? Brenner. We always
Hmm.
gonna have one, honey. Now Kevin Gates got her fucked up. She better get away from that Taurus man. He'll have her
Girl,
so twisted up. You
I
know how
didn't
we get
even know who
down,
she was until
girl.
I guess she converted into Muslim. Then I looked up, I seen she was with Kevin Gates. I said, oh boy.
Kevin Gates is a Taurian man. I'm a Taurian woman. We have a tendency to switch roles. We're a
Yeah.
lot more aggressive than the
Mm-hmm.
male counterpart of us. I've noticed that because
Girl, I
Gates' pants be way too tight. I don't even know how you producing kids.
mm-mm.
You're not letting them breathe.
Because that sperm count restricted.
Yeah, they in there fighting for their life. You out here playing.
Mm.
Let me tell you,
Let
I
me out,
told
let me
my
out.
I'm gonna be nice. Look, I'm gonna be nice. I told my sister, she had come to me. We was joking one night. We was on the phone laughing, talking about men don't bathe. Right? This was years ago. Talking about
Mm-hmm.
dudes we done went out with, and you be like, not you smelling like this Greyhound
Hmm.
bathroom.
Hmm.
And you want me to do what with what? Nigga, you
That part.
no. You got fungus growing from yourself.
Hmm.
Anywho, we
And
laughing,
it
making
feel like
ourselves
it.
sick. You know what I mean? Just that stupid. You saying all kinds of inappropriate shit. So
Mm-hmm.
we came up with it. Well, she did. She said, you know what they need? They need some scrotum scrub.
Bet.
Girl, I talked to my sister for months about starting that. I said, you need to do it. Now look at all these male ass. See? So I said, I'm keeping my secrets. Don't think I'm
Like
telling you
Lumi.
everything. Cause y'all niggas don't listen.
Somebody came up with Lumi.
Somebody came up with everything though. How
Hmm.
about that?
That part.
How about everybody came up with something? There
Girl,
was
now my little
somebody that
mini
was
cucumbers.
good.
My little
Yeah.
mini cucumbers is laying in a little container, right?
I'm gonna need you not to
So
put tiny. You gonna put little cucumbers in a little container. You doing a lot.
yes. But when
Okay.
I looked over just now, it looked like a it looked like a cast of Veggie Tales, and I just had to share that because
Oh
yeah,
my
come on.
gosh, I used to. They was they like crazy. The people who do Veggie Tales.
They
It's
crazy
some
for real?
yeah, it's some stuff behind them people. I think they
Mm.
either Mormons or it's something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
think they're Mormons or Seventh Day Adventists.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Veggie
think
tells my ass. You up here trying to get on somebody's neck.
girl.
You trying to get on somebody's neck. This is what I'm saying. Hey, baby, come on up. Hit the link. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. I do have something to say. Hold on. I got to come on camera for this one. Can anybody tell me where Aaron Hall is? Has anybody found him? You know he was supposed to. Yeah,
Girl,
I'm
he better
switching.
be
I'm
somewhere.
switching gears. I got to talk about this.
He
This
better be
man,
somewhere getting prayer or something.
no, they can't find him.
Girl, because he better be somewhere getting prayer. His
Oh,
brother is like this really famous prophet.
listen. Did you hear about? Yup, I'm gossiping and do not care. I don't care. It tastes good in my mouth right now. So listen, I said AI and chill. That don't mean you gonna
That
get
part.
not you, baby. Not
Get
you.
the
I was
chill
talking to
part.
other folks in here. Anyway, so the rumor mill is Tory Lanez got stabbed up
I was seeing something about him, but
14 times.
for somebody he ain't even shoot.
Nah, this had nothing to do with Meg.
No, I'm saying because he in there, right?
Yeah, he in there because he did shoot her. They found him guilty, yo. Like, what are we
They did
doing?
find him guilty, but they keep finding all this other evidence and witness testimony to
Um,
say something different.
but it's all public record. If you want to find out what's in that case, it's online. I just don't
Mhm.
think I don't know. I don't know her like that. But I'm just saying. I don't care if she
You know, by
lied.
that
How about
time.
that?
Okay. How
Like,
y'all
right.
doing?
This is what this is.
This is what
Look,
this is.
got girl, listen, I got on one of them girdle shirts. You know the kind that's it's not a
I
bra
mean,
no
first of
more.
all, nigga,
It's not a bra, but it do the job.
I just got fit. Look,
I
I
told
just
you
got
said you was
finished.
get. Oh, honey,
This
this is
is where we
chill.
at.
This is chill. Oh,
I'm excited.
girl, get your hair ready for that yacht. Okay,
I
let's go.
am. So we can cascade in the wind.
Girl, Carlos, bring me my
That part.
drink.
Retwist my hair.
Right. Could
That's
you
what I'm
wash my
saying.
hair
Can you
while
want
we
me to
on the
retwist my
yacht?
hair?
So
Right.
here's what I then this will work. I'm gonna get one of them really slick chairs, have it nailed to the front of the yacht, right? So
Mm,
I can lean back and my man can wash my hair right there in the middle of
mm,
the ocean. That's sexy. That's
mm.
sexy right there. That's
With
what
a
I'm
bourbon
trying to
bag
do.
pedestal type of. Mm-hmm,
And you can't make no money doing no 9 to 5 if you want what I like.
mm-mm.
I remember they was mad because that lady was like, I ain't dating a bus driver. I dated a bus driver. He had a big booty.
First of all, does that can say squirt?
Yeah, girl, because I love it. You ain't got squirt there?
We might. I don't know.
Girl,
I
you
got
ain't got
squirt
that.
here. I got squirt here. That's a whole nother conversation.
That's all I drink. Hmm.
That's crazy.
You know what they're gonna be saying? Somebody in the back gonna scream, they should have never gave you niggas money. So I'm gonna be kicking people out.
Nah, I'm definitely gonna be one of them people. They
My sister gonna stab me in the
should
neck.
never
Mm.
gave her no money. Shouldn't have. Now I'm not gonna be out here doing nothing crazy reckless, but I
Nah, you
do
don't have
have some
to.
things to check off the list, baby.
Girl, I'm dating all the celebs. Like all of them.
And you gonna be what's her
I'm gonna
name?
be
Lauren
I'm gonna be
Harvey.
everywhere. Right. But see this time, but Lloyd Harvey didn't have an empire. See, I come with an empire. You feel me? I'm not showing up there with my startup money. Girl, I'm going to
Mm-mm.
the game. Okay. Talk about me. Make a meme about me. And shit, nigga, that means somebody gonna go check it out. Check it out. That's
That
what I'm
part.
saying. So check this out. So the one thing I told you I was telling you that I had created. She said, well, I like squirt too. We're some weirdos. Yes, Galaxy. I'm a weirdo. Proud to be.
Miss
I'm a proud
Galaxy
to
don't
be
never
a black
sleep, I feel
woman.
like.
Right. You know, I believe she knew she drank it. I know. Strength, no strength, girl. That's it. No, let me quit. Okay. Anyway, let me pull this up. So let's say for instance, we was talking about passive income, right?
Right.
So all right, let me share my screen.
While we up here,
Girl, the only
let me
reason
go back
I
off
don't
the
have
screen.
my bonnet is because Roscoe took it and chewed on it. He
Mm.
takes my clothes and does things. I don't know what. When we were on the property, he used to take my clothes and hide them in the dirt outside in the sand. I had to go get my shoes. I had to start tying my shoes to the tent. This when he was little. He was crazy. And now he just
That's
big. He a
crazy, but
big baby. Oh,
he
he's a
looked
big
like a
baby.
big baby too.
That's my baby. That's my Roscoe. Everybody love Roscoe. People come over.
Welcome home,
Girl,
Roscoe Jenkins.
wait, it was this person said this persuasion person came by and was like, "Oh, that's Roscoe, like Roscoe Jenkins." I was like, "You say that because I'm black?
Because that's where they can relate
Because
at.
you saying it because I'm black? You think I'm black? Okay, I
You're
have been
like, wait, I can
mistaken.
relate.
I love messing with people like that. It's
I
horrible, but
see.
I do that all the time, like gender jokes, race jokes. Like, come on, for real, we grown. What's up, sis? Spring and summer is here. We about to wreak havoc. Okay, I'm outside. I'm for the streets. I'm all of that. Okay. Cause you know what I done learned out here. I'ma just start being just ridiculous. So maybe people will leave me alone. Cause I think they don't get it. Like I don't want any not out here. I don't like community. Like that's not my thing.
You don't like community?
Community with a
Oh, yeah.
capital
I don't
D.
like community either.
Yes, because
There's a lot of
you
community. Oh
the
my God.
topic. Here we go. So we on love. I'm about to say that craziness. You ready? I'm about to crack it back. You ready?
God.
We were having a conversation before we went live,
It's the moral of the story.
and I said, once I'm at a high level, right? Once I start making six figures a year, right? I'm 5'8", but when I put my heels on, I'm 6 feet tall. I'm not trying to be a man. Just hang out with. So that's what they say. I'm working on the fit part. I ain't really that friendly,
Do
but
you have to be fit?
I guess that's what they say. Was it fit, friendly, and what?
Fuckable,
Fine,
probably, but I feel
finesse,
like
food.
that's
What?
only over here.
Right. So check
Because
this
when
out.
you look on the internet, it be
Come on.
thickums shaking and bopping and dressed to the nines and queens and
I don't let
empresses and
these
baby.
dummies make me think. Listen, I travel all over the interwebs. I will give you an example. I like, I go from one side to the next because I'm always looking for black folks. I'm always looking for black people in different spaces. We are not in the spaces we need to be in the internet right here. You can get it anywhere.
Mm-mm.
I can show you how to set up a website sitting in the McDonald's. What get the free Wi-Fi at the McDonald's.
That part.
Being broke is not the same as not having any money.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you broke, you feel like you ain't got no other recourses.
Mm-hmm.
You only have either one source of income or none at all, maybe, or
Mm-hmm.
it's ate up. Black people have become. I ain't gonna tell you nothing, Robot Andy. I don't know you. You could be the fuzz.
That part.
You trying to set me up, man? I'm
The
paranoid. You better
ophthalmologist.
listen. You better get out of here, brother. I'm paranoid. I don't get a check. Don't be asking me shit like that. Anyway, no, I'm just playing. I'll mess with that kind of stuff. But I will tell you, being for me, the reason I say that is because yes, that's how I felt. I felt broken. I felt like I didn't have another way once my body started, you know what I'm saying, doing something extra. And I'm like, come on, what is this? I'm not a crackhead. I'm not a heavy drinker. I mean, I ain't saying I miss Fit USA, but I like to go swimming. I like to lift weights. I don't
Mm-hmm.
mind a little hard work. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
what it really comes down to is what am I doing with the time I got?
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I started really getting back into basically re-educating myself about the new technology and stuff that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I honestly think there was some kind of intervention to sit me down. Because
Always.
when I was mobile, honey, I was go go go. From the time I got up to
Mm-hmm.
time I went to sleep. Bed was only for them hours I needed and to get back out on the road. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I was forced to deal with myself.
Mm-hmm.
and and just kind of reconfigure who I wanted to be and what did I want.
That's real though. And at the age that you said that you started, or that things were starting to come to you knowledge wise, because that's kind of where I am, or where I'm moving into. It's like, dang,
Mhm.
okay. There's a part of me that mourns the fact that I didn't know sooner, because I feel like I
Of
missed out
course.
on time.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And then there's another part of me that's like, all right, Melissa, let's keep it a buck. You'd have been knocked off your shit probably if you had access to stuff like that. So, and then I'm like, well, shit, I wish I had myself together because I want to enjoy this longer.
You start
You
right.
know what
You
I'm saying?
start
So,
doing that to yourself. Yeah, I'm with you on
exactly. I was
that.
getting ready to say. So that's where I'm at now, is not having those regrets, not
Mhm.
continuing to hold on to old fuzzy feelings.
Right.
Um,
That truly
right.
don't have merit. They really are there as a crutch to justify why you didn't do it.
Familiarity.
Our right, our brains try to protect us. There's parts of
Hmm.
our brain we know will make you forget something or push something so deep or whatever. Pause. But you know what I'm saying? Like you in the back of your mind, you like, I know this is here, and
Hmm.
that moment happened to me. I was laying in the bed, and it was almost like I sat up. And the next day, it was like the world just everything looked different.
Hmm.
I felt different. And I started remembering who I am, who I wanted to be,
Hmm.
and where I plan to go.
Hmm.
And it came down to how can I do the two things I love doing, which is creation and connecting with people. But I got
Hmm.
to make money from it though, because I have
Hmm.
to be able to live off of a portion of this so I can give it what I want to give it.
Hmm.
Well, life got to life and it kicked my ass from one side of the world to the next. I mean, it was having a field day after I made that decision.
Of course.
Once I was just talking to one of my friends who is also an investor, and also to shout out to him because he's a part of this journey with me.
Hmm.
All those who assisted me, all those who gave information or donations or was like, "Oh, I'll take care of this for you," or whatever it may be. All of those people are not forgotten and not appreciated because I
Hmm.
wouldn't have got here without it,
Hmm.
right? It's just like now. So segueing into what we looking at. This website was free.
Hmm.
I made this with which ones did I do with this one? Gamma. Remember I told you about Gamma.
Yeah, I went in there.
So now I created this dating site off of a prompt. Just a conversation that I had with the program.
Mm.
So I'm gonna publish this
Hmm.
so that I can then people can go to it. So this is the beginnings of a dating website. More like a matchmaking type business.
Hmm. I mean, because eHarmony is doing
Fan-
numbers. Let me tell you something. It's either
And
eHarmony or Match.com. I want to say it's
I think it's
eHarmony.
economy. I think
My
you're
best
right.
friend from high school, I can't remember which website, but literally my best friend from high school went on whichever one. I think it was eHarmony. Met her
Mhm.
husband.
Oh wow.
Her husband are very well, very well. I'm talking very well with their children and so on and so forth. She met him,
Mhm.
I think, he was in Florida. She's from Maryland. I
Oh
think she
wow.
out to Florida. They're
Yeah.
both Dallas Cowboy fans. So when they got married, they both moved to Texas and got married on the Dallas Cowboy field. Like,
That's what I mean.
yeah.
This game we keep
Shout out to
playing.
but
Yeah,
that's
shout out to your friend. Look, I ain't against love, but what they talking about out here, ain't
huh.
none of these people gonna get anything. You going to bed dry. That's why you up. Why you up for 6, 7 hours? Ain't no way my man gonna be. You gonna have to take a break.
Put me to sleep so I can get some sleep. Buy that now. Polish y'all.
Now I don't know. I'm gonna speak to you in code real quick. I don't know what the situation is, but ain't no way you got a voice like that, and I ain't got you saying some of the most vile, disrespectful, inappropriate things in my ear that I could
In my ear.
in my
Ear? No.
ear.
Talk to me between my lips. And I said,
I'm, excuse me. Let's continue on with this black love. So,
because indirectly in code, and this is all I'm gonna say about it. Then I'm gonna move on about my. I'm gonna move on about my business, chocolate earth, because I told you I reminded my business. But I'm just saying, yeah, that lips,
with
them
them
tongues
lips,
is all I'm saying. With those in particular.
do you
All I'm
need?
saying is I be attracted to that. That's one of my down, I don't want to say downfalls, but
No,
one
I
of the
get.
things I look at when I meet men
Mm,
is lips. I love like how
woo.
people think Jay-Z is ugly, and don't get me wrong, he might
But
look like Joe
I
Campbell,
get what you saying.
but
You
his
like his
lips
lip.
are gorgeous.
Now, see, for me, that's too many lips.
Ain't too
Well, here's the thing. I'm already juicy in the mouth. We don't
many.
need
I'm
two
already
juicy
juicy in
mouths
the mouth on both
kissing.
sets of lips, but you can still add
But
your
I'm just
juice.
saying, now at toward the sky though, when you kissing that particular set, I don't care. But when
That's all I'm
we
saying.
down the street, don't
No, because then you could put
I don't want you to suck my face
you
off.
could
Like
push
I
him
just have to
out
be honest.
during that point. Mwah. Girl, let me tell you something.
That's too many lips.
I had I remember one time.
Finesse,
Now
my
we didn't
pearls.
listen.
Wait.
We didn't go all the way, but I remember I met this guy in Texas once,
Yeah.
and I hate that I even have to give him this airplay, but it is what
That's
it is.
so funny. I love it. I got so
But
many. Don't feel bad. Go ahead.
so I met him, and he was like a African dude, and he also did like poetry and spoken word. So we had
Uh-huh.
that in common. But
Oh yeah,
nonetheless,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so like so he comes through one day,
I feel
and
it.
I used to be very paranoid about when I was in Texas. I kind of feel that way now, but a little less because I'm closer to family. But when I was in
Yeah,
Texas, I was very nervous about having men in my apartment because I lived
understandable.
somewhere that I didn't know. You feel what I'm saying? So it would be like somebody wanted to holler at me. We outside like we had a
Right.
drive-in
I
movie,
will.
sitting in
Yes.
the car watching Life.
Yes.
So we in the car, we get out, he walks me to the building or whatever, and he stops me and we engage in our first kiss, right? But he had big
Ooh.
lips. All I remember is like
Don't you even say that. Don't
at
you
the
start
back
it.
up in the disconnect, his lips grabbed my lips and was like,
You know
and
what? See, that's what I'm saying. That's dangerous.
girl, that was
Why is you
beautiful.
sucking my face?
Girl, because girl, you trying to tell me how you know what I mean?
I don't look, I got enough lips, right? So if I'm with somebody, they can have some lips, but you can't have because
No,
I got like a lot of I got full flat lips.
me too.
So if But when you kissing me though, I don't want all of this involved.
He
Like
shouldn't have
this.
all of that involved.
Well,
If
then
he's
once
kissing you
listen,
like
then we need to teach a class.
You got a whole nother problem.
We
He
can
like a
probably
whole nother situation.
if I put
If
out a
it's coming at
survey,
you this way,
if I put out a survey with big lips suck your face activities, you're gonna get a lot of women that say, yes, this has happened to me. I remember one time this dude kissed me and his lip went up my nose. I was like, who is you kissing? Why is your lip on my nose?
mm. No, I like the little bounce, the little big lip bounce. Just the
The some dudes got that, but they lips ain't Jay-Z mouth. He do look like a camel though. Come on.
he do look like a camel. But back to Exhibit A.
Yes,
Exhibit A has, hey baby, in the
but it's
winter
put
time,
in the right.
if
But
I
the
hand you a cup, if I say, babe, look, it's cold, blow this hot chocolate so I can drink it.
right,
Exhibit
but just
A,
don't blow it
hand
on me though.
camel.
See,
Yeah.
sometimes they blow it on you, and you be like, "But wait, you hold your lips down." No, I'm just playing.
Well,
I haven't.
well,
I've
I
dated.
need big lips with lip swag.
You need trained big lips.
Maybe train big lips.
You need. We want experience. Don't come over here. You're not gonna be screaming under my window every Thursday trying to get me to come outside and play with you. I ain't trying to ruin no young man for the world. That's horrifying. I see these
So,
old women doing that. Y'all wrong for that. Told them boys up, they never good, no good. God damn. But anywho, I believe in trying to help Black people
I have
find
a quick question. Wait,
relationship.
before you get
What?
back into the mature stuff. Um,
Oh, we don't have to. Go
okay,
ahead.
great. But I'm trying to figure out in this date, like, are we excited about being older with the option to date younger, or do we still want
Yes.
our age?
Oh, let me go ahead and finish. Both for me, because I'm greedy. I got listen, this is a great age. I'm in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I can still date your daddy and your uncle.
And the son, depending on how old
Hmm.
he is.
Right. I mean, if he could drive 25. Anyway, I'm just saying.
If he can pick up a bottle on the way,
What did I say? Okay. So
he
you
gotta be a
ladies
little
is in
older than pick
here.
up a bottle, but he
So
gotta at
let's
least be
try
able to
it.
pick up a bottle. Like,
I need to know. I need to know
what we need to
if
know.
when I'm on my steps to become a high value woman. Does that mean then I can date
By whose
multiple men?
definition?
By the dude's definition,
Well, you
right?
got
They the leaders.
please. They're supposed to be, and there are some. I don't want to take away from the ones that's actually doing their part, but
I'm
like,
just saying this is the part I'm trying to
can
do
each
is
one teach one? Because
I'm
what
trying to be a provider of homes and food, a protector of
does that
my
make you a man?
community. The way they describe it, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
masculine. That's
yep.
what I've been told.
Isn't that interesting? But you're not doing it, sir. So does
So
that
get out
make
my
you
way.
feminine?
No, what they do, they want to shame you into not doing it. So
That
they
part.
don't look bad. But see, I'm the wrong one. Right day. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, yes, I'm excited that I have made it to this age in my life. I am excited that I'm still here and can
Because some part is fantasy.
see right and see the some of the things, some of the seeds that I had put out and what it looks like now. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I do enjoy waking up every day. Yeah, I may not be where I want to be yet, but opportunity is all around us. That's what I'm saying. For me, I know I didn't come from no money. My people didn't leave us nothing. And if they did leave us anything, my grandma probably took it.
Mm-hmm.
I got a whole story for you. I got a whole series. Tyler Perry ain't got shit on me.
Hmm.
Okay. Did you hear about his new movie?
Because I'm not a Tyler Perry fan, so I
Girl,
tune in
thank
for
you.
Raw.
Oh, you is my besties. Cause
I
I'm gonna
do.
tell you, I guess so. I have not liked that man since the day people was trying to get me to go to his place.
Mm,
And I said, and I'll say it again. I said, I was being accused of being an opportunist
mm-hmm.
because I create a dating website for black people.
Mm-hmm.
But yet this man can continue for almost 20 years with the same fucking trope and y'all ain't got nothing to say about it. The
But
dark
wait,
black
digging it in
man.
with the church people. That's where I fell off at, is because I remember how Tyler Perry is all you used to hear about in church.
Hmm.
We couldn't watch Harlem Nights, but we could watch Tyler Perry.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, the church culture I came from anyway, cult culture, whatever you want to call it.
I got you. I got
Um,
you.
so in that regard, it was like, okay, so this is where all the church folks was going. You feel what I'm saying? This is where we were spending our money. This is where we thought it was safe to be.
Yeah.
Uh, and that's how it came out. And then all of a sudden,
Hmm.
we got the church's money and then turned into what I would consider anti-church type stuff, or stuff that that the church is against, A, B, and C.
Right.
Then I
How
look up
about
again, you laying hands on a pastor. How is you laying hands on that man?
well
Because
that
he
man
wants
is
your wealth. What you
that
mean he
man
wants you ain't God? Now he didn't put you in a position, in a predicament. And you got some questionable positions and predicaments. Although I respect your hustle, I don't respect the fact that you used the church's money to get there and then left the
oh
church.
yeah. Well, that's because again, he doesn't have to do anything. And let's just be honest, okay? There are yes, we have like the Whitney Houstons and the Fantasias of the world who church and singing and power and all. I'm all for it.
Right.
But a lot of this, come on, man. You know that one dude that can't sing, and we always letting him do that at the church every Sunday. Every
Girl.
third Sunday, we giving him the
That one.
mic.
Or the
He
one who
going
can't
on
speak,
tour.
just be screaming in it.
Yeah. But he got 2 albums out.
Look here, let me tell you something. Okay? Because Kirk Franklin didn't figured it out, baby. Can't sing, not nay lick, but he get up
Now
there and
he the
gyrate and then
he look like
fancy.
Prince. He real tight
Right.
now.
I was getting ready to say, get up there and gyrate in them fancy little
He's
pants,
small in them little
and
tiny pants.
then figured out how to make cake.
But hold on. If I create something for my people though, I had these grown men saying to me that me creating clothes and books and even down to fucking rulers, we need it on a larger scale. We need to bombard the internet with it, even if it's corny, while everything is free.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon don't charge you to put your magazine, your like the different stuff that
They
people
don't.
sell on there. You can sell your books on Etsy. You can sell your books anywhere. However, there would be a wonderful point where you could go to one place and
Mm-hmm.
find every black book known to man.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to the Doc Bookshop in Fort Worth, Texas.
Earlier we was talking about that and I was telling you we was talking about writing. So I was not a poet, but I've always been fascinated with the male and well not the male and female, but relationships. Period.
Poetry, relationship poetry.
No, 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 just relationships.
Oh,
Period. Just
okay.
the idea of it,
Mm-hmm.
the idea of monogamy, polygamy. What is love? Why do we use weaponize it? You know what I mean? Why do we placate? Why don't we tell each other the truth if this is something that we want? Why do
Mm-hmm.
we make movies and all of this stuff, but we can be this way? If a human being can make something from their brain materialize in the real world, then why can't we change ourselves? That makes no sense. So I leave that argument because, of course, human beings gonna say what they say. It's excuse after excuse, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
My goal at this point is to get as many people involved, whether we are business partners or not, to bombard the internet and every point of media, so YouTube, Instagram, Reels. Our children are watching, and we have nothing for them to watch, and then want to get mad because everything they see is grown. Well, black people have decided that kids don't need toys. We don't need clothes for our babies. We don't need cartoons for them. We don't need cartoon movies for them. What has been provided is enough. And I'm doing too much. So I said, okay, okay. So now it feels good to go, hey, why don't we create something instead of being enemies or trying to point fingers? Let's make some money together. So that's why I've been telling you. We any there's I want to go, I'm gonna probably go to my page real quick. But this website, and like I said, we don't gotta be mature. This website, I don't have to work it. I can just become an affiliate. Let the ads pay for the website. Now I don't have to charge you.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean though that the website is flimsy. We
Mm-hmm.
can automate background checks. Like this is where we at. I'm about to take you there in a minute. But the automation isn't replacing people. It's
Mm-hmm.
connecting folks.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving people more time to spend with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I Now you can put a presentation together, girl, under 10
If
minutes
people know
and be
how to
ready.
govern it properly, because with
Mhm.
anything, if you abuse it, then there's that. So equally, you have to have a level of maturity with that, because
Yeah.
you'll have people that'll hide them. So it's like when computers came out, and then you had people's weird sons or fathers, moms, and children all stuck in their rooms or in the basement when phones
Mhm.
were adaptable.
Let me
Then everybody,
excuse me, Miss Melissa. We have a guest.
damn.
Let's bring. Welcome, brother.
Respect to you.
How you doing, sir?
I'm all right. Just wanted to keep my word.
Well,
How's
I
everything?
appreciate you. Yeah, just working, learning, trying to take over the world slowly, one step at a time. But we getting there.
It's always good. Cool
Yeah.
beans. Yeah, don't mind me.
I
Go ahead, rock out.
No, you good. I'm just I don't know if you ever heard of the website Gamma before.
No, no, I'm not familiar.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go there. But before, if you got to see it before, what I am sharing is how you can utilize the different ways that AI is being used. Not just for like if a hobby, an income, no income, just to test out, just to see. They're now while they're testing different programs are coming out every day, this is the perfect time. Like I mean, basically you can turn this into your assistant.
Okay, okay, all right. Oh, that
And
sounds interesting.
not in a negative way. And you're not taking anything from anyone. What
Right.
you give yourself an opportunity to do is take the idea you have and polish it.
Okay.
Because people take you more seriously when you polish. You got your website and your address, and we can find out that you ain't a creep. But guess what? You can fake all that and still be a creep. So it really doesn't matter. It is really about your intent and what you want to provide. So for me, I talk about community, and there are so many different parts to it. So I
Mm,
start with the ones that I think I can assist with it, because of not just because I think I know better, but my experience with other people over the last bajillion years of my life.
right.
And,
Okay.
and I just believe in options. Give people options. You'll get to see them be their best.
All right. So is this a dating site, basically? What it looks like?
Yes, this is one of the sites that I created.
Okay.
We have to fix it. That man doesn't have an eye, I don't think. Um,
At least they're black. Well,
yeah, they are. And
the-
this is what I was saying, right, about us being in the algorithm. We talk about it so much here on YouTube, but where we should have it is in AI by using these, utilizing and creating more programs that are tailored more to our culture. I don't see why that they ain't no wrong with that. So it made this website for me
Okay.
in a matter of
Yeah.
seconds based on an idea I wanted to see, you know, come to life.
Right.
I
Okay.
put the here, I'm gonna put it in here again. I had put the link in there where you can go. Hey, welcome. Happy Friday.
you're doing
Welcome,
great. You
fine.
can
Thank
see
you.
people. I can't see anybody.
Where's
Well,
your
I can't see the
thing?
people outside of
Oh, are
here.
you on your phone or are you on your computer?
No, I'm on my laptop, but
You can go in and turn it up in your
oh,
settings.
oh.
Yes, baby.
Well, here's the thing. I guess if I have to choose between the two, and the one
Yeah,
is to have the bigger screen so I can see what's going on,
got
it
you.
needs the chat. So most of the
I
time,
got the chat.
yeah, I was gonna say I'll alter tabs and look in
Yeah.
YouTube, but like right now, I'm so not right there. My
Yeah,
brain.
don't worry about that. You ain't even gotta apologize. We just learning at this point. So this gave me a great starting point. It's not I still have work to do with this, right? Even if you click on it, you ain't going nowhere. Because ain't no more pages. It gives you a great just a snapshot of what the potential it could be. And then you have the ability to go in and alter as much as you need. So I'm gonna go into my account and they give you a free trial, as well as you can see right here, that's a free, and right here it's a 420 credits. Wait a minute, smoke break. Anyway, thanks, man. Appreciate it. So I can take that website and go through affiliate programs, pop them at the bottom or on the side. You can design how that works now. Now I don't have to charge anybody for the site or a very small fee. So there's ways to do everything if you willing to either be open to the options or create new options. That's all. So here are the different websites that I have created. This one actually is a program that I'm adding to Chocolate Earth Foundation. I think I had pulled this one before. Um, this is the program that I'm hoping to use during the process of building with Chocolate Earth. Um, and it took my idea and took it to the next level. Like, let me see here. Da-da-da-da-da. Let me see it. I know, but I want to. Okay, here we go. So this way you guys can see this page. And websites have changed over time in the sense of you don't really need to have a whole bunch of stuff. You just need to organize it in a way that it's going to be attractive. And because we are in the era of scrolling everywhere, having a really good landing page with all the information you need on it, that's what people want. You know. So this is an actual program that that I'm trying to put together. We'll have real people. But what it does is it allows people to work community. It also allows people to learn a skill and even throw in a little bit of housing for you. We got these little apartments we got you can spend the night at. And this is free. And you can buy a domain, attach it, boom, there's your website. Um, Now that is one side of how I use AI, business wise, and just trying to polish things up and create businesses, see what that may look like. Like, I don't know if you saw, sir, back here. These are prototypes for Chocolate Earth Foundation. Well, actually, let me take that back. These are Chocolate Earth Farms. These will be available in the boxes when we start delivering. Where seeds, it'll have a pamphlet in there. Like right now, I'm I don't know if anybody's into like t-shirt making and all that kind of stuff, but I'm also into that, and I found a really cool AI that for free will let you welcome. So, hello, Miss Autumn. I'm not sure if you
Hello, can
know.
you hear me?
Welcome. I don't know if you know Mr. Seven or Miss Melissa, but I will introduce them to y'all.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I hear you. How you doing,
Fine, I'm good. How are you being, lady?
girl? Keeping myself from going crazy. Just working.
That's
Just
good.
working. Yeah, I live online, basically. And how are you? It's always so cool to see you or hear you when you come up and visit.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I had sent you a message.
I'm a check. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm horrible. I will
it's
check.
okay.
I promise. And respond. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Okay. I promise I will.
All
So
right.
what I was showing was I on the steps of connecting everything. As
Mhm.
I'm growing, I'm going to create seeds. So why not offer those as well? We'll start out with, like, let's test it out, give them as, freebies, and build up to that where you get a kit from me that you can grow microgreens, or you can start your small garden. The goal is to build that sustainable community, whether it's virtual or not. That's all I'm trying to do, is utilize it and make these circles connect. All right, back to the cool stuff. So, like I told you guys, Gamma is free, and there's another one that I use, and we're getting ready to go to that one. It's called B12. Everybody should have B12. It's good for you. It's good for your body. Okay, here we go. So let's go here. You know what's so funny? I became my best and worst student in the same time. I thought it was funny. I was like, I can teach everybody something, but I got to teach myself too, don't I? And here we are. So here's another program for y'all. This one is called B12, and it is an AI, and you can start um, with a free plan, and it will let you build a website. So it built me this. I just tested it out. It put it all together. It used my colors. Now the AI images are a little to be desired, but I have them. I have some stuff I can replace with it. But it just gives, and it like it just like it really helps put it all together for me. I mean, they even got me doing workshops. Like it's really kind of cool. They put all of this together. So yeah, man. Please feel free, jump on in. We can look for one. You guys take it. Hey, I want to know how y'all feel about all that. La 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 la.
Ladies first.
I think it's dope. I mean, keep showing me some new AI tools to use with the services that I use every day. I am really want to get a better understanding about funnels. So that would be cool. I have some that I created, but they're not as advanced as I would like them to be. So, I'm looking for that. But as far as these sites that this site in particular, I think that's dope. And of course, you can change those images and make them better. But for someone who's not really tech savvy, they would. This is perfect. That's what I found.
Like we were talking earlier, I know people see it in many different perspectives. I'm not trying to change how you feel as far as like, automation or AI, because we've been using it since Yahoo. You know, we've been using AI since, those of us who had them MSNBC CDs so you could have internet for 30 days. That time frame, that life, that era of building it up to what it is now, and you have, yeah. I definitely want to share as much as I can, and like I said, I try to test this stuff out because I don't want to share something and it's whack. And they do. The more detailed you are, they'll give you more or just give you a basis. You might not need the whole thing done, but are there AI sites that do? Yes. So let me go ahead. I like the fact that you said a funnel. So we're gonna find. Ha. Have you ever heard of Involve Me?
No, I haven't heard of that.
Okay, let's bring this one up. It okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. It's with the Capterra people. So all right, I can get down with them. Is this something you were like looking for?
You
Oh,
talking?
yeah, because you can't see. Oh yeah, okay. I want to make sure you can see
See
what
it?
I was up there.
Hmm.
Is this is what you were looking for? Something like this?
I'm looking for. Does this create funnels for you?
Yes, it's a sales funnel builder.
Oh, okay.
Are you
Yeah,
looking for something a little more specific?
I have some funnels that wonder if I could add.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop the link in here. I'm gonna put it in the chat and then check it out because it is free to start and they got like different things to set it up. All right.
Oh
Miss
yeah.
Melissa. Yes. Thank you for coming up, sis. All right. Miss
Yeah.
Melissa,
Yeah.
do you have anything that you would like to add or say as we continue on this journey?
Well, I kind of got the crash test up to this point. So
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
more at the making the transition once you get the customized structure and then
Right.
making the or I should say bridging the gap to take all of that live. Where do you store your information? How do you then translate this information over into live sites and now make that start to work for you? So yeah, this is all incredible information, but now we got to get it somewhere to do what we're watching it do.
Welcome. Welcome. Thank you, Miss Melissa. Welcome, sir. Thank you for coming up. Mr. Seven, the microphone is yours.
Well, I'm actually sitting here learning, and if I can say anything at all, I would like to say I'm extremely proud of you. I want you to keep up the good work. Things like this is what I definitely like to see my people do. You are on the right track. And if there's anything that I could possibly do in my power, as long as you are serious about what you're doing, I definitely got your back on this right here. Because this is something that I look at more so as an investment that will be very beneficial for the long run. This is something that can really launch off if you operate it in the right fashion. Take it seriously, be diligent, disciplined, and stick to your wits with it. So I just want to say I'm extremely proud of you, beloved. Please keep up the good work. I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out.
Well, I appreciate that. I really, really do. Definitely coming from out here in this space and knowing y'all as long as I have, especially you, Smitty. I take that. Thank you very much. I don't do well with compliments, but thank you very much. I do. I want to see us. I want to see us win, and I think it's closer to us than we ever thought it was before. Now we can take all the pieces we got and put it together and make some cool shit. But I ain't done. I
Yeah,
ain't done.
I mean, of course you're not, because this is just one of those stepping stones. Uh, just stick to it, and like I say all the time, please just keep going. Do not stop what you're doing. Don't let it stop here. Don't get
Oh
stagnant.
no. Oh no,
Right?
I promise you that one. Thank you.
Much
I,
respect to you.
Mr. Quentin, welcome.
What's happening?
Before
Um,
we go on, what would you like to say?
um, I just hopped on. I'm like right in the middle of the conversation. Um, as far as what I can gather is, you've accomplished something of a great deal. What is it, by the way, for the mind me asking? Sorry, I just
That's okay. We've been messing with AI. So it started with me, Melissa and I, we started the conversation, and I wanted to share with her the different things that, you know, I'm doing currently with learning about AI. Because along with learning this, I'm also learning how to build things. So nah, you okay? You right where you need to be. That's all we talking about.
so
Is
I'm gonna sorry, my bad.
Yeah. No, 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 no. Please go ahead. Welcome, Daryl. Thank you for coming. Mr. Best, always welcome. Shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for the support and promotion. Please like everybody. Please, y'all put y'all stuff. We're gonna have to get a list, and so we can start putting our things in the chat. But yeah, I want to see us win. And that's it. So let's keep it pushing. And Quentin, you could jump in at any time. We're gonna go to the next level. So what I was showing before this was free or freemiums that you can go and test out these different AI, and if it applies to something that you're doing or you want to do. When I met Melissa, I know she's a poet, she's a writer. So in my head, there's a website called Squibbler where they'll give you 3 free books. We'll go to it so you guys can see. So let's keep it going. I'm glad y'all like it so far. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, because I am. I'm working on that empire. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. So I hold on. Where my website at? Okay. Here it is. So I wanted to take y'all to the other side of it. I'm gonna share this page as soon as I sign in. I talked about it before. I had done some research about what was going on as far as Black children and their educational information, especially with the fact that it is now PBS is being defunded. Stop. Um, and so I grew up on Sesame Street. I grew up on that. I grew up watching PBS all day long. That was all my mother would let me look at. Okay, I was like 8, so it wasn't going no further. But I learned a lot. And then my sister grew up with it. And then my brother grew up with it. And now I think what has happened is we've gotten so lax with allowing other people to give us information that I think we're daunted with, well, what we gonna talk about? Everything. But what if I tell you that it doesn't have to be overwhelming? Not now, not with the technology. So let's go. Mama always got a point. I'm trying to tell you. Okay. So I came across this one. This one is called Magic Light. For those who are into generating something like Beyond Beyond, um, this is a great way to do it. Or you want to, I'll just let it speak for itself. So, uh, so we don't get in no trouble. I'm gonna go ahead and drop you guys the link in here because I don't want to pay. I don't want to buy. Get in trouble. We on different other people channels too. So it's magiclight.ai. I put it in the chat. Um, this is an awesome program, and you can create free AI faceless videos. Faceless
Yeah.
meaning, yeah, meaning that you have it set up, and we'll get to that, the last part of this, which is the automation part of it. You can create consistent characters, and like you could create a whole storyline, which I've done a lot of it. Okay, so I'm gonna just keep it
Does
a
that help?
thousand. Huh, this program?
Yeah, does it help what does it help with? Because I'm a storyteller as well. Like I'm writing almost
I'm a,
every day.
awesome. Then me and you need to talk, because what you could be doing, you could turn your writings into videos. You could turn your writings into articles, blog posts
Ooh,
in a matter
ooh.
of seconds. In a matter of seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying of the bombardment of
Mm-hmm.
information. And so my goal is to so yeah, I got a lot of credits, don't take it. I ain't got a lot of money, but I be getting them credits. So the credits cost just like anything else. The thing that I love about this is that you can create a video or you could create a character. So I think I got a couple videos in here already. And this is the only program that will let you make videos, AI videos, up to 30 minutes long. That's cartoons.
I have an
That's
idea for
documentaries.
cards.
No, no, go ahead. What you got to say? What you say?
She said make cartoons. No, the reason I'm laughing is because I find it ironic due to the fact that me and my god brother are literally making our own cartoons.
See? We need
We
y'all.
I
I
have sorry, what'd you say?
No, 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 please. No, I said we need y'all. I created
So
a YouTube, a kids YouTube channel. So I'm
yeah, we need to
going,
talk.
yeah,
I
definitely.
have I have idea. I'm playing this, so I'm literally writing a sitcom right now.
Let's do it. I got two. One is called Bruce Fruit, and the other one is called Episodes. We can get it in. Look, I'm telling you,
And the
a sister is busy.
and the
Okay.
one that I'm sorry.
No, no, please don't
The,
apologize. Go ahead.
so and then and another thing so this is cartoon that's out that I'm loving. I need to see more episodes of. So this one cartoon is called Ianu.
Yes,
Um,
yes, yes.
so
I know exactly what you're
that
talking
brought
about.
something to my head. So and this is other cartoon. This is an old cartoon. It's a Class of the Titans. And I'm sitting up here like,
Yes,
Rick.
I know
So
exactly what you're talking about.
I want to make something called Class of the Orishas.
Well, why not? And I got one even for you. I bet you this one will be even. We could rock it on this one. I was going over all of the women from African American folklore and African folklore, and I said, wouldn't it be cool is if these are the superheroes, but on a global part, like they all together, all these different types, kind of like a Wonder Woman, Amazon land type stuff.
Yeah, we need.
We would.
Oh, I created one too. Sorry,
Ah,
I actually
we
created a
need
woman
it.
called Miss Africa.
We need it. We need as many possible. We need to flood it, bombard it, good, bad, and different. As long as the information, when I'm saying good, bad, and different, I'm talking about like characters and what they look like and all that. It's about us getting the message of community, unification, teaching our children that there is more beyond this. Give them options so that our babies are not just entertained, but they're being educated. That's what our counterparts do.
Hmm.
Do you know who owns Nickelodeon?
I forget, and that's a white guy, isn't it?
Jerry Epstein.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm.
We all grew up on that. And did you know Walt Disney? He didn't even like kids.
Yeah,
He
I
didn't even
know.
like them.
I saw that.
But the reason I bring them up is because each human being, though, outside of who their traits or quirks, created something that's long lasting. Like me and Melissa was saying earlier, everything is made up. So why can't you make something up too? That's it. Moving on. All right. So let's mess with it. I think I got some in here for y'all. Let me see if I got any videos left. Let me go to my projects. Oh, I think I. Oh, okay. Yeah. So these are my characters. I don't know if you guys can see them. Is that big enough? Is it? Let me see if I
Oh,
can make it bigger. Hold on.
oh, okay,
Okay. How about
okay.
that? Can everybody see? Okay. So what we looking at is this is the newest animation style, which
Hmm.
is called what is it? Chibi. I don't want to say it wrong. Let me go back real quick.
How do you spell it?
CH. Hold on, I'll pull this up. Okay, here we go. No, it's GHIBLI. I said it all kinds of wrong. Just all kinds of wrong.
Shibai?
Shaba, is that how you pronounce it?
Probably, yeah, because like the I is
Okay.
probably a long I.
All right, cool. So
I
like
speak
I
multiple
said,
languages.
see, that's what I'm saying. And oh, okay, not to get off track, but I got to tell y'all this. So there's a program that I'm gonna toss up in here real quick called Suno. I don't know who beat makers or music makers or writers or singers or rappers. I don't know who in here. TNBN, what's up? Welcome. The program is called Suno. It is an AI program that will help you create new music with the music you have. I'm gonna show y'all something in a minute. Hold on. Let me not get off sidetrack. Let me go back to what I was saying. So Magic Light will allow you to go up to 30 minutes. It also will do for you. So we're going to do an example. So I can't see y'all, but I can hear you. So I'm going to pull it up and y'all going to direct me. I want y'all to tell me. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, Lord. Man down. Uh-oh. Got to fix that. All right. We back at it, y'all. What? Y'all know I'm crazy. Look. Why can't I find the charger to my computer and it's trying to die, yo?
Uh oh.
If I was on some baloney or I was playing The Sims, this thing will work all night. All right, here we go. Yes, I do. I play The Sims.
Me too.
So
Me too.
I have been since the first one. I bought the first, very one of the very first ones. The first Sims. Anyway,
Me too.
so y'all can see up here, and they have the different types of styles. So we're gonna do it this way. This one is we can choose portrait. We're gonna select a language, Ingalasques. And
Swahili.
so stop it. So we can do, I'm gonna go past them. So they give you a lot of choices, which is pretty cool. Cartoon, Disney, epic, realistic, the one I said I couldn't spell. We could do animals, cyberpunk. Anybody, anyone, go ahead, jump. Which one? I take it.
Cyberpunk.
Okay, hold on. What'd you say? Epic. Which one did you say?
Cyberpunk.
Oh, cyberpunk. Okay, cool. So we pick cyberpunk.
I'm not sure if like a King
Portrait.
Arthur type of one or like a Mystic type of one.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna do a quick one because I want y'all to see this in real time. So we got a smart script or basic script. We're gonna do a smart script. I'm gonna pick this one. Boom. I don't even know what it is. We're gonna keep it pushing. So we can make it 3 minutes. I'm gonna go with 1 minute. I don't owe y'all no money. Get out of here. So I'm gonna do 1 minute and I'm gonna let it work. So I'm gonna stop sharing it for a minute and let it work.
I need that actually.
And now we can okay, that's okay, that's good. I didn't know what I was doing, y'all. I'm gonna get your info. Hold on, I'm gonna copy it now. I'll hit you up. What you need back? Oh, here. Hold on real quick, y'all. My dog got eye boogies. Your
Oh,
dog, if anybody got a dog, y'all get that they get that a lot in their eyes. I don't like it. It make me itch. I have to wipe it out of his eyeball. I let my sister do it because she real nice. I'm rough. I got that's why I probably don't have kids either. They'll be like, you abusing them. No, I'm just rough. I'm sorry. Anyway. Okay, once I put this on my sticky notes, we are good to go. Um, the next thing I want to show you guys is about automation. So the goal is this. The program I just showed you, Magic Light, it can also be connected to another program that we're going to take a look at. And what this program allows you to do is stack and trigger. So for instance, I can take my account with chat. I got dyslexia. OpenAI, okay? OpenAI, take that and it can trigger. Like I can type in, um, give me different videos about the weather. It will then trigger another portion and it'll post for me. It'll write it, organize it, and post it for me. So let's go see that. This is cool. I like it. Okay, y'all. So listen, I am on here. Let me show y'all where we are in the process of making this amazing thing. Okay, let's see. Here we go. All right. So do you guys see it? Is it showing right now? It put us a script together.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So you got your synopsis. I'm not reading it. You got your scene 1, scene 2, and scene 3. So it's gonna cost me 55 credits. We're gonna rock it.
So
Then
sorry.
keep talking. Yeah, please. While I
Yeah.
pick, you go.
Scene one is the setup. Scene two, you'll have it. Scene two is your issues, and so act one, that's your scene one. So act one should be your opening. So basically, you'll see the real world. Act two is when you have your issues and your scenario things going on. Act three, you should come to a conclusion in the last 20 to 15 minutes of your story.
Or you could be just lazy like I am at this very moment and letting them do their job.
I'm playing this. I studied like literally. This is literally all I do all day.
Hey man,
I
it things happen for a reason, right? I'm willing to work. Like I said earlier, I created the Chocolate Earth Kids. They're gonna be called the Earthlings. My sister
okay.
and I created so I don't know. I can't remember and I don't want to assume. Is anybody from the Midwest besides me up here?
Sorry from East Alfred. Sorry.
That's okay. Did you guys ever have the like a birthday type thing that you signed up and they sent you coupons and all
Look at
kinds of
this.
cool stuff like that?
That'd be nice.
Did
See,
anybody
I can even come on from
did
the
anybody
camera.
ever have that growing up?
I think so.
My
Yeah.
mama probably did.
Okay. Oh, okay, okay. So it's still working. So we're gonna stop sharing that. And so now I'm gonna let that work. We letting that simmer. Simmer. Now we need
Let her
music,
cook,
right?
Bruce. Let her cook, Bruce.
They cooking. They cooking right now. It's working. And they give me the option to animate. So hold on, I gotta show y'all this. So it is drop. Like I said, it's not that fat, not that
I need that.
not that
Hey, I need that for my animation. I need that.
you gonna love it. And you would you like to know how much it is a month?
How much?
$9.50.
That's not. Honestly, as a filmmaker, I can use that.
It's a good
Because
investment.
I have some ideas for I have a lot of ideas for cartoons.
But you know what you can do though, which is great, is that what you have, you can then go, okay, copy paste, turn this particular scene into a prompt because that's what you want. The
Yeah.
goal is to get the best and most detailed prompt possible and drop it into a program like this, and it'll give you everything you want. So we're gonna go back to it real quick. Let me show y'all where we are in the process because it's moving fast. The internet good tonight, y'all. All right, let's see. Okay, do you guys see? Here we are. We got the cyberpunk move right here. We got how many scenes? We got 11 scenes. Storyboard. We got a voiceover. Let me see. I think I'm gonna change it. There's another lady's voice I like on here.
Give him a MacGuffin.
I don't even know. I'm trying to get. I'm gonna go with something.
Life was like a box of chocolate.
No, that's not it. No, I don't want.
So
Why did?
even even the cyberpunk world, you should have a MacGuffin. You can have a MacGuffin be an ancient piano dug up and turned into like the most icon. Oh, you know what? I'm about to go to send this. I'm about to go to send this route, y'all. You can have a piano and a person
No.
who, huh?
Go ahead, keep talking.
I
I'm
know. I'm
just gonna
saying
show
like
you that
you
you
can have,
can animate this. Go ahead.
yeah.
Hold on, real quick. Um, all right. Hold on, real quick, y'all. This mic is gangster. I gotta. My sister told me to start this one ghetto. Hello. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna animate it, and it also gives you the option to choose. So you guys see that it's 100 here, 150, and at the beginning I showed you I got 5,000 credits. But if I wanted to, I can upgrade the program, upgrade it, but I'm not gonna do that. So we can make it cinematic. So if I click on, hold on, which one? This one, Animate Pro. No, wait, stop it. Intelligent. Okay, we're gonna just let them do their thing, and I'm gonna go with. Can I animate all? Okay, confirm. Oh, my bad. We're gonna go with cinematic. Quit telling me I can't do it. Stop it. They keep trying to make me. I ain't doing it. Oh. Why they trying to make me pay? Oh man, I gotta do it one at a time. Y'all. All
Because
right,
we
hold
live
on.
in a capitalistic world. That's why.
That's why I said I make my own. You see what I'm saying? Get out of here. Okay, fine. We're not gonna animate it. You're getting on my nerves. All right, bet. So we're gonna just go to next, and then I'll just go this. And is it gonna let me confirm? But how do I pick a method though? It's not letting me. Okay, we're gonna animate one, right? Come on, y'all. This is ghetto. I'm moving on with life. This is ridiculous. I guess I gotta get the thing. I'm be like, don't remind me again, and then we'll go next. All right, I'm gonna just let it do its thing. I'm not gonna pick nothing else. I'm gonna let it all generate, and we're gonna see what it do.
And what
Let's go
episode?
with. So we about to find out. I didn't read nothing. I let AI do it all, and so this is their inputs and everything. So now it's queuing and it's gonna do its thing right here. So I'm gonna stop sharing that, and then I'm gonna show you the website I was telling you guys about. It's called Suno. Now this is for my music heads. Let's see. Am I signed in? Yeah. Okay, let me show y'all this one. Oh man, this is gonna be great because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna chop this up because I've been wanting to do these classes. So thank y'all very much. So it seemed like I'm teaching a class. I'm like, yes, they liked it. No, hold on. All right, here we go.
I'm definitely want to check that.
Wow.
I'm definitely want to check that out.
So how about I tell you guys that I'm about to share something with you guys. I think I've said it in passing, but you guys actually get to hear me sing tonight. Not right from this mic, but my old music. So I'm just telling y'all in advance. So
May I say something briefly if it's okay?
Sure, of course.
I appreciate you. I just would like to say, I, um, as wild as you can be, Chuck, I didn't know that you were actually so well at articulating how to, let's say, teach and, really, in this form. Like I didn't know you had this side to you, and I'm just going to say it's very refreshing to see. Keep going. I'm intrigued.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Take a lot to say that. Thank you. So here we are, guys. Suno. So Quentin was saying he's got. You guys are writing a sitcom.
I am.
This is
Yes.
this is a great way to have original music and that you ain't got to worry about.
Okay.
So this program does more than just make AI music. It transformed a song I wrote. So I wrote this song 2010, 2014 in there. Um and this music I did put out. I put out an EP about now, it's been about 10 or plus years ago. I just wanted to see if I could do it. So music is just a part of my life. I love it. But I'm not afraid of the technology of it either because music has evolved just like everything else. When before it was every instrument. That's why people like Michael Jackson and Prince, because not only were they good auditors or able to create an experience for you, they also could play different instruments. They also could arrange. They also could write lyrics. Um, for me, my issue lied with the music side as far as like just the instrumentals. But I can write and I can arrange, which I've had the opportunity to do, and I love it. I mean, it's just something fun to do to me. Music should be fun. So moving on, this new model here that they just dropped, awesome. So let me play for you guys. Let me go to my library. So I think I got a. I wonder what. Okay, great. So I got all of these here. I wrote this song called Chicken and Wine. Yes, I had chicken and wine at the same time. It was something me and my bestie used to do. He would come over and shout out to my boy Dante. We used to hang out. He sang. Him and I have sung together. Like we've been on stage together. That's my homie. So when we would get together, somebody would always have chicken and somebody would always have wine, and that's how we. That's how we did. Get together, talk shit, eat chicken, and drink wine. That's because people didn't want to drive too far. You know what I mean? They don't want to be dusted, but shout out to that. But anyway, let me start from the beginning. Let me see. Is it in here? I put a snippet of my song in here and I'm trying to see if I can play it. If not, I think I can play it the other way. Hold on. I think I can do it this way. So I'm gonna let y'all hear first and then I'll get the original. Let's see. Which was the first one? Here we go. I think it this one or this one? I can't remember. Okay, can you guys hear okay? Home with you. Can you hear that? Yeah? Okay. It's not too loud or nothing. Okay, cool.
You hear it? Yep.
We good.
All right, it's about 2 minutes. If you need me to stop, go ahead. In the noontime. So country. I'm thinking about you. Feeling you. Kissing you. Touching you. I'd rather be
sexy too. Getting ready for you in the evening. I don't want no part, just me and you alone. And holding me, kissing me.
Ooh, ah.
I'll leave to ever end. No, no.
Yes, it's me.
That is beautiful, Chocolate. I love it. I
Thank
love it.
y'all.
You have such a
Get out of here.
scary soul. That is all you. You have a beautiful
That's
sultry
me.
voice.
Thank
For
you.
real.
You fucking sound like a Phyllis Hyman. Like,
That's what
damn.
people say, and I love her.
That's,
She's like my
that's
best. Like
exactly how you
her,
sound like Phyllis
Anita
Hyman.
Baker,
That's what I reminded.
Sade.
That's what
Like,
that reminded me
thank
of.
you. I'm honored.
Phyllis Hyman.
Why you don't do that no more?
That sound from and
For real. I could listen to that all day.
like me too.
Girl, so,
Damn, I was not expecting that.
Miss Chocolate, in the words of Kenan, Thompson, why?
Girl, what are you talking about?
Why?
Full of
Why you not do this no more?
Man, I'm not even I'm not even
I
exaggerating. That was beautiful.
For real.
Beautiful.
That's my vibe.
Oh my gosh, your voice was beautiful. It's beautiful. Shit.
Thank you. Like I said, I really do.
That's a vibe.
I like
That's
to
my whole
learn.
vibe.
Now, oh yeah, wait. I'm gonna show. Now that is what, like, I did a rendition of this, but I'm gonna let y'all hear the original song. I got it on YouTube. Yes, I go under another name.
Oh, Chocolate, I want to tell you something. Everybody who's on the panel. Huh?
Yeah, go. You got it.
Okay, so no, I'll tell everybody on the panel. If you have a YouTube channel, you can put your YouTube channel on IMDb and get IMDb credit.
I have no idea what that is, but okay.
So basically IMDb is it is independent movie making database. So basically Hollywood, between Hollywood and radio stations, if you have a podcast, so what I've read and found out is that podcasts are going to be like the new radio stations sooner or later, like very soon.
I think so.
So I just want to get that out there to y'all.
It's called IMDb Radio.
Hey.
No, look up
IMBD.
No, IMBD, yeah.
IMBD.
Yeah, IMBD. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad y'all brought this up. I got something else for y'all. Hold on.
You're gonna have to send me the link so I can listen.
I just did. It's in the chat.
Yeah, I was talking about chocolates. I already wrote that down.
Oh,
chocolates.
Yes, I want that too.
That was dope. I mean, it was. It was a whole vibe for real.
I need that in my life, yo.
That was beautiful.
So why don't you do it anymore?
We can't hear you.
Because my dog was barking. So, my health was really a big factor in why I stopped performing. That's why I was never really a studio singer. I always loved performing live. Okay, so y'all about to get a rare treat. I have never shown anybody these videos since the night we did the show. Wait, I don't know. Somebody might hurt me if I show that video. Hold on, they ain't
Uh
seen it
oh.
yet.
Uh oh.
I might get in trouble. Okay, hold on. Let me show y'all this clip. Here we go. So this was I did it live. I love live performing. And damn, this was 7 years ago. Sheesh.
Wow. Right.
It's been a
7 years.
minute.
Like, wait,
It's been a
when?
minute. Right. And do you know what's so cool is I still get, oh, okay, hey, where you at? Da-da-da-da-da. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all my oh no, why is this my email? Hold on. I don't know why I put my email in there, y'all. I copied the wrong damn thing. Sorry, hold on. It's time for a smoke break. That's what it is. Time for a smoke break. I will
No,
tell
you
you this.
didn't
Yes,
just
I
sing.
enjoy.
No, you didn't just let us hear your music and then you say you have to smoke. Really? Wow.
That's all the great performances.
Wow.
Hey man, even Jill Scott smoked. So don't
I'm
even
She
telling
did.
you, I'm just, that's
don't
like,
say.
what?
How you think she go? She said it how many times in
Oh
her
my
song? You
God.
better stop it. My girl
Wow.
believe in the trees. Okay. Okay, let me show y'all this.
Oh,
All
okay. I
right.
thought you meant
This
cigarettes. I was like, okay, no,
no.
I
Oh
understand.
gosh,
No,
no.
that's what I was thinking.
Girl,
Okay.
if I want a cigarette, life is hard. That's the only time I ever want to smoke a
Mm,
cigarette. She gotta be bad, but I don't even smoke like direct cigarettes. I'll do like a black and mild or
those are
what's the
worse.
other
All of
one?
it's worse though.
Yes, I know. I don't do it all the time, but from
Yeah.
time to time, like when back in the day I did. Oh honey, I was hood, honey.
You used
People
to
don't
smoke
believe that.
cigarettes?
I'm the girl sitting on I was around the way girl at the bus stop with a lollipop. Come on now.
I need
Okay,
a
let me see.
runaway girl.
Let me see. Okay. So we were at this club here in okay, so the quality is horrible. Don't judge us. My mama was recording on her phone, honey. Just don't judge it. Just listen to the song. My sister is actually in there with me. You can get glances of us and my boy Dante I was telling you about. So this is the live version. The song that I play for y'all is called In the Morning. So here you go. They messed up. This is the joke of forever. They was ahead of the song. Okay, that's it. That night that we were performing, no, 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 stop it. Stop it. Mm-mm-mm. Woo! I found all of the video from my concerts. Thank y'all. But yeah, I was just showing y'all. So that's the original song, and that is what Suno did to my song based on what I wanted to hear and just the prompt of detail. That's what it shot me out. The authenticity is there. That's me. That's my voice. And so, yeah, I think that's another big thing for me with AI is that it allows a person like myself who I got stuff sitting to the side that, oh, I needed to edit or I needed to do this. Now, a click and a little bit of time and effort, and you can get the things you want to see done. That's it. And if you want to use any of the Suno music um for commercial use, it's about $8 a month. And you get up to like 500 songs in 1 month that you can just
May
sit
I
there and
ask
make
a
and
question?
combine. Sure, please.
Respect to you, beloved. I was just curious. Um, all right, so do you possibly believe that although as beneficial as this technology is, I do see the benefits in it. You know, I have a studio myself that I run and orchestrate. Um, do you believe that technology nowadays, to the degree that it is at, in which you speak of, is actually diluting and or taking away from actual raw pure talent? Although it is very much so convenient, it is very much so. But what's your thoughts on that when it comes to true raw from the essence organic talent?
Well, I will tell you, coming from a family of very talented people, like my mother could sing. She taught me how to sing. My uncles, I mean, they started playing instruments before they could walk. Like my uncle got up one day and just started playing the piano. Um, Raw talent is all through my people, outside of my own bloodline, you know, and the things that I have seen stop people from fulfilling their dreams because it's, oh, it's not polished enough, or these pieces that you need but you can't afford to, you ain't there yet, so you you know, it's backwards. It's this, you need you need experience but I ain't gonna give you a job. You know what I mean? So for me it's like, this is now the fruit of all of that coding for the last few years. That's how I feel about it. Like, there is a portion of raw talent that has to come into building something like this. And I'll preface it this way. The reason why I see it that way is because, again, it has no value except to those who use it. If you can create all the stuff in the world, people don't use it, it ain't gonna work. I also understand too how people have used this to tear people apart, to lie, to cheat, to steal from folk. So I think that's why it's important to me as well, is to try to educate about the safe spaces you can go to. Because I am aware it is a not safe for work chat GPT. There is already adult, you know, I'm gonna use, and not to even be funny, but in all, like, this was wild to me. You were saying you play The Sims, right, Quentin?
Yes, ma'am.
So why on the, well, I don't know if you do. I'm not assuming anybody does, but I do. So I was on the hub
That
one
makes sense.
time, and they are now using the game, The Sims, to create adult content, and they get paid for this. because people want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I
Yep.
even take it to that level is because I, to your question, which was a really good question, I have seen what it looks like. Remember when we started with the deep fakes and we can now clone voices? Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Yep.
definitely
Oh
keep
yeah.
that level of danger. I keep it right there because
And
I don't underestimate humans and how they'll use something. I ain't
oh
worried about the
yeah.
computer. It's the
Uh,
humans. It's what they
was
decide to do with it.
I
what was
appreciate you.
your question again? Your question again? Can you ask? What is it again?
Oh, absolutely. Do you believe that nowadays the technology, although it's very much so beneficial, do you believe that now we can just push a button for this and everything else that is taken away from the pure, raw, organic essence of true talent? Those of us who still do pen and paper.
Um, I will say yes and no. I'll say yes because I believe that. Well, the reason why I'll say no first. I'll say no because I believe that AI helps you become more productive and more efficient in just being organizing. We've been using AI for a very long time, like Asana, um, just so many different types of productivity type applications. So I think that it's extremely effective. Like if you need to analyze some information, you can ask ChatGPT to, um, give you a summary. And I think that it's really good for efficiency, and when you're using it for practical application, practical needs. Now, as far as a creative and true talent, um, I would say that I'll put it like this: I like it. I'm an artist, and I really like it. I see how it enhances what I've already started, but there is a section of people that don't respect it and think that it is watering down creatives. For instance, my daughters, they're twins, and one of them is writing a graphic novel, and she is an excellent writer. Like
Nice.
literally, she's an excellent writer, and she does not like ChatGPT. She doesn't like anything that has to do with AI as far as any type of literary type um, abilities. And I have another daughter. I have twins. She is a an artist, not a. I paint. She draws. She does anime and all that. She does
Hey.
not like. She does not
Yes, yes.
like AI at all. It's just it. So I would say that AI. I don't believe that it's competing with original artists, but I feel like it devalues their value to people who don't understand how it can be disrespectful to a creative.
Yep.
And so, I'll just say so yes and no. It is good for some things. I know when I did my taxes this year, it was extremely helpful. So for practical things, but as a creative, I can see that it basically is watering down creatives in a way.
Yeah, I can see
So
that.
So on the follow up to that part in which you said, beloved. So do you believe that basically, because I would say I've come to this conclusion myself. Do you believe that AI is the new form of art? I think that's the mode
I
in which it's now
I
shifting to.
do.
Yeah.
I do. I think that it is because I think that it is. I think that I believe that AI it's just like it duplicates what people it duplicates. Like it's not a human, so it can't come up with new concepts and ideas. It's just going to like regurgitate stuff. So as far as creatives are concerned, that's the beauty of it. It can never replace a creative, but I think that it's going to all balance out and be known as a different form of art. So yeah, I do, because I know that people who aren't artists, they're starting to tell what's AI and what's not. There's a lot of people that can't, but I believe
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
people are that are not even artists. They're able to, oh, that's AI.
Yeah, you can
And
tell
I
it.
think that it's going to start. I think eventually it's going to balance out, and it's just going to be a different form of art. So that's my answer.
I wanted to also address something else. Um, yeah, that's what it is. It's changing information, but we seem to leave out a piece as well. Yes, we have the dangers. I think all of us are aware in this class. I don't think I have to tell too many folk, don't do it. But I will tell you this. It to me as a musician, as an artist, as a writer, creator of many things, not just art or you know what I mean? This gives you the opportunity, and I'm just saying, sharing it from my side, I can bring the things that I need to bring to life. I can do those things.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of money. I can't pay folks to do this, and I sure enough ain't asking nobody to do nothing for free.
Right. Right.
Cause see,
Mhm.
I'm gonna benefit from all the time that I've put into this
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah,
There was a
absolutely.
point in
Yeah.
time. Oh no, I don't mean it in a defensive way. What I'm
No.
saying
No.
is there was
No.
a
But I'm
point
Oh
in
like
no,
AI
time.
is a.
it's
No. No.
Oh,
You're
okay. I
good.
just
art
want to
to
make
be
sure, yeah,
able.
because people
It's
be
an
No.
thinking
art
I'm
to be
talking
able
Yeah.
to
crazy.
create the
Yeah,
applications.
Uh,
It's an art to be able to
yeah,
create the applications that
Exactly.
use.
Exactly.
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
And
It's going to be a
it's
respected
gonna
art.
be,
It already is.
Yeah. I
but
mean, they're using it
here's
in
the thing,
movies.
just like when we went from tape to CD, from
Mhm.
Yep.
CD to Blu-ray,
Streaming.
DVD,
Yeah.
streaming. Oh wait,
Mm-hmm.
let me go backwards. Napster.
Record.
Let me pull your back. Let's go back.
They
Okay.
said
Let's talk
Napster.
about Napster. Okay. Let's talk about Black Planet. Let's talk about those things. They were AI influenced. That's artificial intelligence. Someone else was running it. And they
Mhm.
had certain things in the beginning that was on automation. That's where we're going next. This is what I say in no judgment of whether it is art or isn't. Because I think that it is an interpretive. It's subjective.
Yeah.
You think it's art? Yay. If you don't, I don't care. My whole goal is to utilize what's here and provide something that is not being provided, which is access of education where our children are concerned and access of education to our adults. Those are the two places I ride. And the reason I do that is because over the last 5 years, folks who have been at their jobs forever have had to uproot, start over. People have lost everything, starting over again. And due to people really like being at home and realized it, that's the problem, that they really like being at home if they got all their creature comforts. Um, I want to utilize it to create things that has longevity. And to me, these are stepping stones for me because not just am I trying to create this virtual income with the different things I'm doing and the different levels of education, but also taking it outside and using it in real life. I
Right.
can use AI on my website. Let's say you ordered a box of this and that, and you lost the pamphlet, and you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna cook with this. And you could go back on the website. This is what I ordered, and it'll give you ideas and recipes
Mhm.
on the
Yeah.
spot, seconds. Now you ready to go. We know. everything that we have gained as far as technology, awareness, I'm more on the side of get in now before it starts to settle, just like everything else. Right? When things start to become more expensive again, and then everybody like, oh, I don't use it that much. Um, because I was using AI helping people in school.
I
Okay.
think a lot of
So
people don't even know that they're using AI. They don't even know that they're already
nah,
using it.
not at all. And that's yes, and I'm glad you said it because that's why I was like, wait a minute. I'm hearing from stream to stream, chat to chat, conversation to conversation that the adults in the equation are not privy as they should be to what is available out here so that they can also add this onto either their lives or assist with their children's lives.
May I ask a question?
You may.
Thank you, beloved. I
Mhm.
appreciate you dearly.
You got it.
Um,
Go ahead.
I would like to know, do you all believe that with this rise of AI, the technology, the whole nine, do you believe that this will have a more beneficial factor on future career employment job slash, or do you think it will be more detrimental and eventually, like most things like self checkout, people will be obsolete? What's your take on that? I digress. My mic is muted.
I'm glad you said it about the self checkout. Can I just say that Walmart went back?
So
That's
did.
all. That's there. There go your answer.
Well, I think
I'm just playing.
personally,
I'm just
yeah.
fucking
So
around.
let me
But
so
yes.
let me say something about that too.
All right, Quinn, go
Anybody
ahead,
seen
baby.
Star Trek?
Go ahead.
Anybody seen Star Trek?
Hmm?
I said,
Star
has
Trek,
anybody seen
yeah.
Star Trek?
Oh
Yeah.
The
yeah.
Next Generation.
Yes, I used to
Yeah,
watch
you
that.
talking
Oh,
about the
years
TV
ago.
series? Is that what you speak of, Q?
What did you say?
Are you talking about the TV series?
Yes.
Yeah, my mother was a huge fan of that. Unfortunately, I was forced to watch it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play
I
this.
used to.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. So Star Trek: The Next Generation,
Don't
with
hate.
the huh,
he
I'm messing with Smitty.
was
Don't
talking to
hate. I'm a
me.
uh,
Trekkie. I'm a Trekkie. Don't do it. Don't do it.
so yeah, so I'm playing this. So Star Trek: The Next Generation, the hologram decks, they already have holograms already, but the thing is, it's not out there like that yet.
It
They're not
it'll
able to.
eventually.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah, they
yeah.
they they try. Imagine that on the phone. Imagine
Oh,
that on the phone
they're
that you
working
can
on that
have.
actually.
Yes. I
They're
look.
actually
I
working
love
on that.
all the tech. Yeah, I love all the tech magazines. I follow all that stuff. Newsletters. Yeah, I'm a geek.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
Quinn.
I mean,
Yes, I'm with you, sir. Go continue. I'm
so
sorry.
no, you're good. You're good. So I'm like this. So imagine you want to come home. You just got off from work. You have a hologram deck in your house. You can name it. You can create it. Let imagine imagine hard light. Imagine light. Imagine the lighting can turn into hard light. You can actually be able to touch something
You
and
know
it
what's
can feel.
happening?
Huh?
You want to know
Yeah,
the
those
only
are those smart houses.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on real quick before we go deeper into it.
Sorry.
Let's take a look at. No, no, no. Don't apologize. Mm-mm-mm. I want to show y'all the video. It's done. It's ready. Y'all ready? It's like 50
absolute.
seconds, I think. All right. So this is what it's done for us. All right. Make sure y'all can hear it. Let me turn it up. Make sure I mute. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, that's not ladylike. I was about to.
Shelves of books. Some Sarah, a librarian, is surrounded by towering shelves of books, sunlight filtering through the windows. She pulls out a dusty, old manuscript, its pages brittle and yellowed with age. As she opens the manuscript, strange symbols etched into the parchment catch her eye. A sense of dread washes over her as she traces one of the symbols with her finger. Sarah walks home through the vibrant city night, the echoes of the library fading behind her. A jolt of recognition, the manuscript's symbols, now glaring on a building wall, pierce through the urban noise. From the heart of darkness, a stranger emerges, his words a chilling omen. You've seen them, now they know you. Sarah enters a clandestine room beneath the antique shop, guided by a mysterious group. Elara gestures towards the maps, books, and photographs marked with esoteric symbols, revealing the room's true purpose. These symbols are the key to unlocking a long-forgotten power hidden beneath the city, Elara proclaims, her voice echoing with conviction. Elara's gaze intensifies as she reveals a hidden truth. Your discovery was no accident. You are now part of something bigger.
That was dope.
Sarah, a librarian, is surrounded by
So I think that's I think that's dope. And you are right, chocolate, that to a certain amount, this is a new way for people to generate income, to who all think of all the people that have lost their
Hobbies.
jobs. If they know how to
Yeah.
use this technology, then they they can make money. But really, I think people don't understand we've been using technology forever. Like
I think
when
we
you
have
think about
to, like you said.
technology is
Yeah.
like, the backup cameras in our car, you know,
Right.
what else is
Your phone.
technology is the
Right.
self-cleaning litter
Ring.
boxes.
Yes.
Technology is the dustpan that has the handle, and then you connect the broom to it. That's technology. Like,
I
we're
don't like that
always
Roomba though.
but I'm just saying, like, this is all technology that we're using. The
Yeah.
electric
Yeah.
heating blanket, that's technology.
All of it.
Oil, all of it. So I feel like it's it's just it's just a new time. It's a new type of
Yeah, that's
technology that
it.
we have to get used to, but it's not going, I don't believe that it is going to I don't think that it's going to exit people out of their jobs per se. I feel like with everything, the different in the different the industrial revolution and how all these different things came about, I feel like people are going to adapt to it because we have no
Yeah,
choice.
they
Like,
are.
we literally have no choice. So
You can. There are
I
still
think,
people living in this world that don't have a cell phone. There are
yeah, I
still
mean, but for
places,
the majority of people, no. But I
yes.
feel like,
Right.
but okay, they may not own a cell phone, but they're gonna have to utilize cellular technology to some
There you
capacity to
go.
continue to function, whether it's going to the goddamn grocery store, and I don't know, whatever it is, they're gonna use, it's going to be in part, it's going to be in their life somehow.
Oh
So we
yeah.
all are using it to a certain extent. So
I
in
mean,
I
and
think that people just need to realize what technology is. It's just a part of life, and anything that is
it
created that cuts down time, that
The
makes it
pyramids.
more efficient, is technology.
hey, I wanted to add to what you guys were saying, which thank you so much for you know, what's up, Stan? Your the input. I know who I'm talking to. I know who my audience is. I check my analytics all the time. I have older people in my chat. Like the people
Oh,
who watch my show are like in their 50s and up. Like that's my biggest demographic. And
okay.
I found that interesting. And I was like, okay. But then I also flip it. Yes, I have people my age watching the show. But another thing that interests me, that I thought was interesting was I have a lot of younger male audience on some level. And I said, you know what? I was actually, I think was it 100 Watt or it was somebody else? I can't remember. But one of the brothers was saying, like, yeah, I would love to get like just a quick understanding of how the different AIs work and all that kind of stuff. So me being me, I was like, let me see what I can find. I found a program that will take my notes and turn it into interactive classes. And all I got to do is post them. I am in the middle because you got all these free certificates that could be offered. So what I'm trying to see is how I can have a relationship or be an affiliate with those programs so I can offer it on my stuff. Coding is still necessary.
Yep.
Cybersecurity. Um,
It's about to get a whole lot bigger.
yeah,
I think that you
and the
need to continue to make videos like
thank
this
you.
chocolate,
Well,
because
this will be
yeah.
this the channels is changing. So, um,
Hmm.
Chocolate Earth is just about the things I'm gonna be doing with Chocolate Earth, where we're at, what's happening, once we get this first harvest out, that kind of stuff. And like I said, I opened up my chronically ill channel, which I'll be working on in my meantime. That's where don't don't come over there if you scared. That's all I'm gonna say. Some things I want to say. I can't say on here.
Uh
This my
oh.
brand. This my baby. You know. Well, my sister and I do podcasts together, and we have like mad conversation. Like one thing will spark, and it's a wrap. So I started recording them, and I was like, "There's nothing like it on Spotify, where it's two sisters, like just." And then to add guests in. So that's why I'm like at this point, I don't mind being up all night. I don't mind getting less sleep because the goal is to allow this to grow while I'm out here up here on this land being dusty and dirty for about a month so we can have this first harvest before end of summer. And another reason why I'm doing it and another reason why I'm creating as many sources as I can at this point is because the one thing that I want to drive home is this: regardless of what you decide to use your medium to be, we are lacking in Black representation. I don't give a shit. I don't care if you go film it yourself.
You have to.
No, I don't care where it come from now. But we need a centralized places. We need spots. We need children's channels. I grew up on Nickelodeon.
Me too. Let's go.
He hooked me up because I also followed the Jeffrey, I followed all of that. That's my guilty pleasure. I do follow celebrity crime. Like that's my thing. But when I found out that the splat behind Nickelodeon is actually his island, I was done.
Huh? Wait, what?
If you go pull up Jeffrey Epstein's island, it looks like the splat that is behind the Nickelodeon sign.
You said J E Jeffrey who?
Jeffrey Epstein, he was the one who kind of like the P Diddy deal,
I,
but more. It's like my boy said. It is bringing out the boule. That's what they call right?
I guess.
Girl, I ain't know nothing about that.
I don't
Somebody out
know.
here has said that one time, and I was like, boule. What you talking about, bougie? Like I thought it was another word for stuck up or something. Until I
No.
started doing some research, and I was like, oh, so the boule is the Black extension of the Illuminati.
oh shit.
Oh, I thought they were okay.
Yeah, I thought they
No,
were
I
white.
really,
Yeah,
I really don't even.
nah, the Illuminati is, but
I,
supposedly,
I,
but
I don't
then
think that
it
the Illuminati is just it's just white.
no, I'm saying it has arms of. That's what I'm saying. Like you probably got people on every level that's there. And I find it interesting because at this very moment, and this is just me, just a little political dance, is there is, I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but Captain Traudre,
Never heard of them.
he is okay, so he ousted the Western plant that was in um what is it, Bino Faso? I might be saying it wrong.
Volcano Fossil.
Thank you. So this man has up flipped just flipped it. He's doing the things that I know can be done. He went to now I ain't friends with Russia, but he went to him. He said, I don't want no money. I want your education. I want to set up colleges. He went and bought 19 different excavators so they could start building roads. And he told Donald Trump, fuck you. And I was so happy.
Damn.
And you got to check out this the is it prime minister? I'm not sure. I don't want to say it wrong, but there's the prime minister, I believe, is a woman for Nambia. You now have Mali involved, the where these black countries are coming together to kick out French soldiers, American soldiers. They are kicking them out.
Oh yeah, I heard of that. It's in Africa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Well, the country is called Burkina Faso.
Yeah, I heard about
Because
that.
at first, when I first saw him Autumn, I was like, I done found my husband. But then I found out he married, so
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
But nah, and it's not just that he's a black man, but just the representation of the strength that I see in my own men. Yet my brothers have been watered down over here. And, and that's just the truth. By fear and intimidation and lies and
Hmm.
scandal. And so yeah,
I
that
believe
that
that
is yeah, go
ec-
ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, finish. I'll cut you off.
No, 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 it's okay. Girl, you know my feelings don't be hurt. Come on.
Well, I just feel that if we are economically um, well off and straight, and we're able to make money, that would definitely solve a lot of our issues here in this country. And I really feel that that's what we all should be focusing on, and that's what I just, that's why I am not opposed to artificial intelligence, because you can do so
It's
much
reason.
with
Yes.
faceless, content. And I'm just really interested in the productivity type
Right. I'm gonna
applications.
pull that
I
up.
just learned
And
how to, like,
welcome.
I'm an artist. I like art and digital art and stuff like that. But what I found out was that, and this was like maybe like 4 years ago, is that you can be an artist and you can, create, generate income from, your skill and stuff. But it's the back end, it's the CRM, it's the organizing your content, and the analytics and all of those types of things that makes you and breaks you. And so I got like really obsessed with learning the the AI tools that are just practical, the things that I need to use every single day to make my life in general more effective, and just and so that's what I'm really focusing on. And I've kind of left the animation and art, and I left that because I feel like it's the for instance, I learned how to use Notion and then connect different tools to Zapier. And Zapier is basically your hub that integrates all of the other applications together, so you can create productive workflows. And so that's what I've really been focusing on, and just trying to master a certain section of CRM, of just one portion of a business that people are for instance, like, I'm learning conversational AI, and that is really, really important, because you lose so many customers when no one answers the phone, or when someone doesn't contact you back, or you know what I mean? And I'm really kind of obsessed with it, because I just feel like that makes you and breaks you as a company if you don't have those practical applications together. Even what you're talking about right now, Chocolate wanting to do tutorials and stuff. Like, I know that you said that you check your analytics and stuff, but where are you getting most of your engagement? Like, how do you know that if you do a TikTok, that at this particular time that will get you more engagement? I feel like we really need to get into the back end and set up our business from the foundational level and then go from there. But there's
I
a need
love
for
that you said
everything.
that.
I'm just been obsessed with that. That's just what I've been obsessed with.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, it's just to your point. All of us will find, if for those of us who like it, for those of us who are intrigued. Like for me, I started working on apps years ago. This was before I was still doing JavaScript and HTML, and when you had to find someone to host. Like, that's how long I've been playing out here in the internet. I built my own website. Like, the different things that it offers if you are willing. That I put it that way. Um what I do think, though, to what you were saying, again, here is a subjective topic part. Portion of this, the portion that's subjective for me is, I think with more education, with more seeing of what's available, that it will provide for who want to take that leap. Wanted to throw something out there. So,
Oh,
hey, what's up, Mr. Vet? I'm glad you up here. Hold on for a second, brother. Okay, so check this out.
I'm in like super
So
chill mode right now. I'm
I
not even
know
serious
we
at all.
are. Yeah, no,
And
I'm
y'all
not. We
have like
just
a serious conversation
no,
about
we
AI.
not. We
And
just
I am
talking
in the most
about
chill mode ever right
you can still be chill. It said
I
AI
see
in the
my man
chill.
Grizz in the back. Grizz, what up, baby? I see you in the
Grizz,
background.
me
You
and
know
Grizz about to make millions
Grizz,
right
what up,
now.
kid?
We about to
Don't be
have the
trying to
next
Grizz, don't be trying to act too cool.
Wakanda.
Grizz, you know I know where you live. Don't be trying to act too cool for school, all right?
Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. Don't listen to him. He can't do
You
nothing.
know?
He ain't gonna stop nothing.
Listen, fun
He
fact about me and
he
Grizz.
don't he don't know. I
I'm
know
gonna
where
give
he live.
no, you don't. Fun fact about me and Grizz.
So you
Me and
think?
Grizz, Grizz has been to literally every single place that I live. Literally.
Oh, that's cool.
Um, and we really are brothers. You know what I'm
That
saying? Like
he's
for real,
it's
for
not
real. Like
stalking.
beyond YouTube. Salute to
Yeah.
M3 as well, right?
Where he at?
Stop
He
trying
in
to
here
act cool,
still?
Grizz.
He trying to act cool. Get out of here with that. Now, anyway, never mind. You gotta say
But no, I really love
we don't
Grizz.
want
I
to hear
love his
about
whole
it. We don't want to hear
family.
about all that.
I want
Mm,
to personally send my condolences to him and his family. You know what I mean? I know,
okay.
eventually he lost his dad, so definitely want to send my
Yeah,
condolences,
yeah. I'm
man.
so sorry. Yeah.
You know what I
Hey, I
mean?
know what
Love
that's
for the family, for real.
worse. That's the only part about life that sucks, I would
Yeah.
say.
I'm gonna tell everybody in here that I actually had this. I had to listen to this several times about Black Panther. It's a scene in Black Panther. It says a man who does not prepare his kids for their own death, they're not doing their job.
Say it again.
Now, I agree with that. I agree that
Say the
we need
last
to
part again.
prepare our children for the next move. I don't
My
want my
son,
nieces and nephews to work. I'm gonna just be real. And if I bring anything, if anybody ever I get drunk and something happen and I'm bringing a baby into this world,
I got you, Chuck.
no,
Hey, look,
Did
and
you
watch
say get
my
this.
baby
drunk?
will touch nothing but the
Chocolate.
finest.
Did you just say
Okay,
get
If
drunk?
you
Did you
get
just say get
drunk,
drunk, Chocolate?
I gotta be something to be being reckless like that. Like I need an excuse because
and
you
chocolate, hey,
ain't
but look,
gonna.
though, watch this. Watch this.
Well, ain't no
Your
more
niece,
titty parties, so I'll be all right.
Your nieces, your nephews, and your
Hold on,
kids don't write
hold on,
multiple
hold on.
languages.
Grizz, hold on. You lucky it's too late and I can't get Conrad up here. All right.
Leave me alone. Okay, you know what? I got a message. You could send it back. Conrad, you are not sicking Conrad on me, nor is he the beauty to my beast. Okay? Cause y'all think he come up, oh, it's gonna calm chocolate down. No, I'm a woman. Stop.
I know that name from somewhere.
Stop it. Hey, like I said, y'all
Don't
better be glad I don't put
don't
my
talk
woman
mess
wild
now.
out
Don't
here.
talk mess now, because I seen you last
I ain't
night. Don't
talking
talk no mess
mess.
now.
Yes, exactly. I know how I act when I see somebody that I like looking at. I ain't gonna lie and say the
Oh
man ain't nice to
man.
look at. Like,
Oh
who
Lord.
you?
Mm.
I keep trying to tell you. So you want to keep playing? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show
You're
you.
so silly, girl.
Nah, baby, I got plans, sis. Cause I'm gonna tell you something.
Chocolate
Your
trying to
girl
kidnap
been
me.
back here. Yes, I will kidnap everybody. Listen, I have
So
already
funny.
figured it out. I live near the airport. I already see that the couple of rich folk that don't want to go to jail is selling their stuff cheap. Listen, you can get you a brand new RV. You can get you a yacht. If you go on the US website in the auction that there, you can get whatever you want. So ain't nobody worried. I'm just saying. I have no problem.
Mhm.
Because I'm gonna tell you, it was a dude I used to work with.
Okay, so what do we do then? Okay.
Who
What
I
in the
hadn't thought about
world?
that man in a long time. Hold on. We used to
You
call
need a
him
moment?
Cookie.
You need a moment?
Nah, baby. After I get off here. After I get off here. So listen.
Chocolate, I got something for you,
Ah,
Chocolate. You know always got
no, you
something
ain't
for
got
you, home.
nothing.
I got
You ain't
something
got
for you.
nothing for me. You ain't got
Yes,
nothing
I
for
do.
me.
I got something for you.
Don't play that clip.
What is that?
Copyright strike. I'm deleting all of it. I'm gonna just go back and be back here. No,
Silly
I
girl.
once
Oh my
once
god, you
I
made me fall
break
off the
the
couch.
The
threshold,
thing
I'm
is,
good.
you know what? I'm just looking at
She
um
needs some
Mr.
milk.
His room. His whole atmosphere is like a whole vibe.
Right.
It's like he's chilling. That's
Listen,
dope.
when I first heard I heard Smitty first, his voice, before I saw what he looked like. And I remember I was like, damn,
I
okay.
like that cosmic stuff back there.
When and I'm glad that you said it because okay, here I was. Now this is conversation for the grown and sexy. Cover your ears if you're nervous. Um, and so I have been doing some research on these audiobooks, right? Not the ones they talk about on Amazon, but there is a wave of um wanting of black men voice actors
Hmm.
for adult novels.
Oh, no.
Put your hand down. You don't even
There's definitely a lack of them on
that one. Remember that one that came out during COVID? These
I think
women got together and they had Irishmen, Englishmen. They had a one black dude, the whole nine. I said, we sleeping. You know how many black women would
I don't read adult novels, but I
tonight? You don't have to. It's
Look at her
audio.
eyes.
oh just audio.
It's audio. And they got interactive now.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Uh-oh.
gosh. Why are you living out your fantasies, Ray?
Ain't
That's
nobody tell on me. That's what I'm saying. The AI ain't gonna tell on me. I gotta worry about brothers running their mouth out here. You know, once I start
Melissa, where
making
you
that
at, Melissa?
coin,
Melissa, where you at,
Melissa is
Melissa?
resting. Lee, Melissa is fine. She been
it.
coasting with me. She was
Melissa,
my she the reason I'm up here.
Melissa.
But yes, I'm not playing. So
Do you have
I
Yes.
found
a
out.
regular schedule that you come
Oh my
on?
gosh.
Yes.
No.
Who's
Or you
calling
haven't
me?
been doing that
Okay.
Oh,
lately?
Melissa, yes,
It's
Melissa
me.
does.
It's me.
You
You should
haven't been
know it's me
doing
by
that?
now.
How
You know what
fast
I'm gonna
is it?
propose? I'm sorry, excuse me. You know what I'm gonna propose, Mr. Soap, since you busy. You always busy.
Mm, mm.
We need to go on and get the schedule together since we all, we
Listen,
sharing the rooms.
y'all
That's
Negroes been talking about a schedule for mad long. I'm
I
tired
ain't
of y'all
said
talking
nothing to you
about
about no
One
schedule.
day a week.
y'all
Just do
been.
that.
You
Do that
you
one
you damn well know I ain't said shit to you about no schedule. I don't keep a schedule. Why you think I
day.
do what I do?
I just see a random link sometimes in my
Yeah.
chat, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
When you doing this when you
Until
doing the you say you're doing a bus with the aunties and all that and they giving people hugs and all that. I'm not
oh
gonna say
yeah,
specifics of that.
What
I'm gonna let
is
you say
Autumn,
what
that.
is this
Autumn,
about?
for
Okay.
real. I can get a grant for hugs. We go get some big booby grandmas. The nice ones that feel good.
Oh my
We
gosh.
put them on a mobile bus, like take them around and hug niggas. Just grab them and hug them. I'm telling you, man. The problem is we are not connecting it mentally or physically. It ain't necessarily about sex, but they said a healthy level of hugs is necessary in your life. 4 hugs a day.
That shit gonna go left.
No, it's not. You can't
Autumn,
cuss.
autumn,
You can't
that
cuss.
shit gonna have so
No.
many autumn. That shit gonna have so many sexual harassment claims.
How
Oh
is that?
God.
What kind of business you think I'm
He
running here?
ain't
I'm trying to
lying
keep them
though.
good. No,
He
it's
ain't
not. You guys are crazy. I'm
he
gonna
ain't
have Big
lying.
Bubba as security. Listen, I'm no dummy. I know how people act. We gonna have security. Don't get body slammed trying to do something to the
Yeah.
grandma. I ain't gonna have nobody out here
The
unsafe. You
mind
better
of
get out of
chocolate,
here.
boy. I tell you.
She's so sweet.
Oh,
It's something to
Hey,
behold.
You said that you're gonna be having wow.
Yeah. Put them
That's
grandmas on
interesting.
that bus. They
Mm-hmm.
smell nice like church and peppermint
She said
and
like
not church.
white
food,
diamonds.
hey,
church,
White
I mean,
diamonds.
church.
this age. Is it gonna be like
Men and
eight,
women
70 and
both.
up?
Yeah, we
You
can.
know,
These is grandmas.
you just want hugs from grandmas, not men.
Yeah, that's it.
Not
That's all you
grandpas.
getting. Don't do nothing weird. You're gonna get socked up. I don't care them about that. I'll beat you up. Get out of here. We can make it pop.
You don't see too many grandmas like that anymore.
You don't.
They got they out here. We
Chocolate.
gotta go round
Chocolate.
them up. What?
Listen, you know that these niggas don't have self control. Look at your
I
DMs,
don't
okay?
know who
Your
you talking about. Cause
DMs should tell you that people
if
don't have self
you is
control.
comparing it to these bulbs, I ain't even saying boobs. These bulbs on the internet.
Yo, chocolate is so funny,
Listen,
bro. Oh
I'm
my
for real. But
gosh.
me and Melissa, we came up with this. Autumn, I think you know.
Oh man. Not you and Melissa.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, me and Melissa. Yeah, that's
Mic check.
right. So
Not my
me and
check.
Melissa got a problem. What we doing?
Yo, what do y'all be
Anyway, look,
talking about and conspiring?
about to do a social experiment. This is about the time I know how much money
Oh
I have to
no.
invest if we're gonna do this. So we get dudes to sign up to be kidnapped, right? So what
Oh hell.
happens is that we
Wow.
don't tell you when we're gonna kidnap you, but we are gonna kidnap you.
I'm too
And
hood for
it's just
that.
to see if women are being seen kidnapping men. I wonder what would be said. I just do.
On today's news,
If you saw 3 women snaggling somebody that's like 6'3", and we're gonna chloroform you. No, I'm just playing. I ain't trying to go to jail.
oh
But
hell,
you
James
saw old
That's
Bond
not a
school?
movie.
joke. That is
Who
not a
ain't
joke.
seen old school? Who ain't seen old school? Don't you remember the scene when they was getting everybody for the pledge? Y'all remember that scene? Let me go find that scene for y'all real quick. This is what I'm
I've
talking
never
about. This is what I'm
heard
talking
I
about.
don't
that.
think she
I'm
waiting
not
for somebody to sign a
kidnapping
contract.
you.
I think she just gonna do
Okay.
it.
Autumn, we need customer service though. You said you putting together the
Okay.
backbone. You gotta have people call in. Cause you
Well, people
gotta,
gotta come in and
yeah, they
I
gotta
guess I'll
call in and make appointments.
make appointments and then we can
They gotta sign the NDA,
that part.
and then they can't say they're gonna sue us if they get beat up along the way. Don't
That part.
struggle.
Damn.
Don't struggle. Just don't
Don't.
struggle. Be fighters.
No, well,
Ah,
Where you
I'm gonna
gonna
turn
do
that into a movie.
Yo.
That's gonna be in
Hey,
theaters.
no, but you know
That
what
is gonna
though?
be in theaters.
That should
Yes.
be like a reality TV series.
That's what I'm saying. Man, could you imagine?
I
Like we
mean,
Charlotte's not
hey, you
walking
know
asking
through
for
what?
permission.
bars.
She's telling
when
y'all.
all the
She's
women
telling y'all she
couldn't?
asking for permission, but she's not asking for permission. She just doing this randomly. I hope you know that.
She's just
I just, I'll just do this. I'm gonna touch on these menses. That's all I want to do.
I will
So
say, I would visit since I do videography. I'm like,
we
damn,
gonna
I'm
get.
going.
she's trying to get rid of them.
No, no. We ain't trying to get rid of them. We trying to make men aware of the
Oh,
dangers that women face. Being snatched off the street is a true fear.
That's gonna have like another Diddy situation.
Right, it can happen. And now
Yeah.
you know they kidnap big girls. I thought I could win. Now they coming equipped. They got the little refrigerator thing. They could just lift you. That's awful. But anyway, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna kidnap
Did you say
nobody.
did you just say that they're luring big women with refrigerators?
No, I said
What?
they kidnap you and tie you to one of them things, the U-Haul thing, and then they drag you off. Big girls ain't got a chance no more.
You are out of
You
control
know,
right now. You are
I'm
out of
always out of
control right now.
control. I wake up out of control. What are you talking about?
I woke up like this.
Oh my gosh.
What are you talking about? I told you the story. Didn't I tell you how I scared my ex?
Oh
I'm
shit.
twisted. Okay,
Oh
we was
You
shit.
never
watching
told me this story. I want to hear this. Let's hear
okay,
this,
so
please.
we was watching the Paranormal Activity movies.
Oh hell.
We was in the bed, lights out, ain't nobody in the house, it's just us. We chilling. And I wanted to see him. Like I'm into that. I like it. Scare me. Yeah. Da, 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 da. So at the time it's scary because ain't no music. So it's quiet. So we get through. I think we got up to the last one. I think it was the one. It was the one with the people. They was. I guess they was in L.A. It was a Hispanic kid. It was really good. Whatever. So we finished watching. I didn't know he was scared. Like for real, for real. Until he made a comment, and I was like, "Oh," I said, did that scare you?" And he was like, "Yeah, that shit scared me." Da, 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 da.
Not chocolate being a female thriller.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I told you wasn't nobody in the house, right? It was
Mm.
dark. It was late. We talking about between midnight, maybe between midnight 2 in the morning. He wanted to go get some water. I said, "Yeah, okay." He's like, "You want some?" I was like, "Nah, I'm good." So he walked down the
Mm.
hall.
Oh
So
shit.
he had a yes, yes, I did. Do you want to hear how?
I've seen this movie before. Go to the rest of the movie. I've seen this movie before, but go ahead.
So the way the house was made, the bedroom was at the end of the hall. And so there was like, I think one bedroom on one wall, then I think the bedroom at the end, and then it was a bathroom. So once all them lights was off, it was pitch black and like down the hall. That was perfect. I just waited. I waited for him to come back from the kitchen. I was in the dark. I was standing in the corner. Let me tell you, I almost blew it because I was crying inside. I was shaking. I was shaking. Then I waited. I let him start
Mm-hmm.
calling me because he was
Oh
looking for
shit.
me. Because where I
Mm.
was standing,
3.
I wasn't in the bathroom. And I wasn't,
Mm.
he couldn't see me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just came out.
Mm-hmm. And here's
Mm.
the climax.
I
Mm.
never heard
Mm.
a man scream that
Mm. Mm. Mm.
loud.
Mm.
Ooh, that
Mm.
See,
was funny.
see,
Mm,
if
yeah.
that'll been me, I'm
What?
sorry. You trying to scare me in the dark? It, I'm telling you, someone have to call
What you trying
911.
to fight? You want to fight in the dark?
Hey, look, I'm gonna
That's
try
why I
Wakanda
said
today.
there's only a certain type of man that that can deal with my shenanigans. I'm just saying. I am. So I used to do that to my brother and sister.
Hell,
Shit, I scared the shit out of my mama. I did it to my dad too. Like I didn't care, and no one was safe.
damn.
Yeah, for my amusement. Uh-huh. And
Yeah,
anyway,
that sounds
no,
fun. I like
it is
scaring
fun.
kids.
Yeah.
I like scaring kids.
Oh, me too.
I
Hmm.
scared my
I used
son
to
one time.
I like
see.
scaring.
So how you up here talking?
I
You
don't. I
be being
think every
even
adult,
adult.
they have to admit that they like scaring kids because it's so easy and
Hmm.
they are just. It's just funny.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I scared my wife too.
Bad. I like
See
scaring kids.
now all this.
No, no,
Oh,
but the thing
Charlie.
is, I learned how to be patient, and also
Yeah.
too, and also, but here's the thing about me. I can be on the other side of the room. I know. Okay, so basically, I don't have to see you. I can literally feel another person's essence from across the room. I know how close you are, so I kind of have the advantage of where a person
Said
is,
your
and
essence.
huh?
He did say that.
Said essence. I'm back there
Yeah,
with. Not you said
no,
you smelling essences. Hold
no,
on.
no, no. I said
Yeah.
that. Okay. So ever since I was about 10 to 12 years old, I can literally feel the presence of another person,
Okay, okay, I got you. I'm with you. Go, 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 go.
and then so
I'm with
my wife come around the corner and she almost spilled a drink on the floor.
See? And you trying to talk about me?
They put the
Everybody
lights
like to
was
scare
on.
people.
No,
They put
scaring
the lights
people
was on.
is actually really fun.
It is fun.
It
Being like
is.
for me, like I watched the whole Conjuring series. I've seen like pretty much every horror film, pretty much ever made, even bad ones. My sister hate me because like I'll start watching a bad one, like a bad horror movie, and she'll be like, "Why are you continuing to watch?" I said, "I'm committed. I gotta find out
Yeah.
what happened. It's so bad. I need to know." And so, Cat Williams is building a
Yep.
studio.
Yeah. I think he did that already.
No, he's building it. I thought he built it now. Like he was building it like in the last year. Did he? Is it finished?
Was it?
Um, I know he's in the process. I don't. It's been a while since I saw that article, but I know he is. I
Yeah,
wonder what made him want to build his own. But my question is, what made him want to build his own studio?
Tyler
Because he
That's my
can.
Tyler
question.
Perry.
Because he
Tyler
can.
Perry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because he can.
and Tyler
When's
Perry.
when's the
He
last
can't
time?
keep being the black movie. No, his crown has to go.
I think we need a little bit of everything.
We do. So we can turn his light down. He okay.
What's the last horror movie that you saw that was actually?
Ooh, that was good.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Sinners.
Ah, that was
Mm-mm.
on Prime. Dang, Tommy, you remember that? You remember that movie I was watching? And he was like, "Where did you find this?" It was the one. Okay, so this movie was set in another country. That's why I can't remember the name of it. I watch. So they were Dutch, I think, or something like that. No, Swedish.
Did she
Swedish.
have a friend come and visit her? And then her
No.
no. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Was it a
This
okay?
they lived out like on this.
Mhm.
It was like out on this like pondy. Like it was frozen. Everything was frozen,
Oh, okay.
and they went to go check this house out. And what was good about it was that they didn't focus on like gore and like that kind of stuff, but more of a the mind game. Like, wait a minute, You start asking questions and stuff in the movie. Well, I do anyway. So that I gotta find the name, but that was the last one I watched. And what ended up happening is the house basically enveloped her
Mm.
into it, like they couldn't find her. And that makes me think there's another one you should check out called Jezebel. You ever seen that one?
Mm-mm.
Jezebel is about this girl finding out what really happened to her mom. That's the main premise. But outside of that, like it deals with a lot of that emotional piece, but in a way that's scary as all day. Um, have you seen the Conjuring series? Have you seen all of them?
Um, I've seen maybe one or maybe one, just one. I haven't
The last
saw.
one?
Mm-mm. It was probably like the first one.
Okay. You should check out The Devil Made Me Do It because it's the third installment of the who are they, the Warrens. You know, because they said they were fake, they were frauds.
Hmm.
Because they were
You know they're
also
coming out with another
connected.
one, right?
Oh yeah, I'm already up. I got a hookup from a dude in India. Oh, never mind. Anyway, no, I don't.
Wow.
No, I don't. No, I'm just fine. But I'd like to make some horror films. I
I
wrote
got
a
an idea
play.
for you. I
I
I
wrote.
I, I got an idea for
Yeah,
you.
go ahead. I'm ready.
Um,
What you
so
got?
this is one idea that I have. It's called Energy Vampire.
Hmm.
I,
Okay.
I haven't came up. I haven't came up with the whole idea yet, but like I can literally come up with a horror film. I'm not really into horror films, but I after watching The Sinners, after watching many movies, I
Did y'all
can.
all see Sinners? Oh yeah, I enjoyed Sinners.
That
I
movie
like
No,
had.
the
I
spin.
haven't seen it yet.
Hey, that
Okay,
movie
no
had
talking
so
about
much
that.
lore.
But a lot of that lore, people great grandmas done told you. I know my great grandma told me. Not me, but my mother. I do believe that there's plenty of stuff that I don't understand how it works, why it works, science can't answer. And that's
Hmm.
okay. That's the beautiful thing about what's around us. If you just stop and pay attention.
Pretty much.
You know, so at this point in the game, my goal is to, and I wanted to add this to the part, content is at a like staggering need. We have to, there's like, how many billion people are online? How many millions are on billions on YouTube and TikTok and all of that content? But it's what kind of content? Because right now people just putting everything out, just anything. You like, oh, all right.
No, they
Yes, it's
do.
taking me a little longer. Yes, I'm going the slow way, but I don't
You
want to
need
put
to
out
watch this
garbage.
movie called Talk to Me.
Huh?
Yes, yes, I've seen it
That
Uh,
movie is a
with
trip.
the girl, the
Yes,
hand. Is that what you're talking
yes.
about? Yes. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I love
uh,
watching movies from different countries too, and I'm gonna tell you who
Then
got
there's
to
this.
really like.
Oh, you wanna watch a movie that is from a different country? That's crazy. It's called High Tension. It came out
Okay,
in
I'm gonna look it up.
2003. That
I'm gonna look it
movie.
up.
It's French and it has subtitles, but
That's okay. I
woo,
can
it's a
read.
good movie. I bought it. It
Oh,
was
okay.
so good.
But that's what
Yes.
I'm saying. Like right now, that program that I just showed you guys, you can use realistic. You can use whichever one and make something. Like I said, it go up to 30 minutes.
I have a video AI. I like that.
Not in
I like
video. This the one I showed you, Magic Light. And
yeah,
then
yeah.
the last I'll show the automation because I can't get into my account right now, but the program, it basically is where you can trigger and stack, and it's called, I'm gonna put it in the chat. You guys can check it out. they give you a 14-day trial if you want to test them out. Hold on real quick. And no, I'm not sponsored or affiliated with anybody. I'm just telling you guys this stuff I've used and how I think it might be able to help anybody. That's all. All right, let me see. I gotta find the home. I gotta go back to. Stop it.
Okay.
But anyway, I don't know if you remember me telling you, Autumn, about the 2 plays I had written. So I have one that I wrote called Conversations. That one went to full production. We even got a nice lead in the paper. This was in Ohio. And then I started another one called Bruce Fruit. And it's about relationships. About, how you fall from the tree. You know what I mean? You a little bruised up, but that don't mean you can't still, have a life or be happy, fulfilled. So what? So it's just those intimate conversations that people have together. That's always been my thing. And so like the first play Conversations, it was we did it on stage at the poetry spot. The brother who shout out to her, but he didn't own it, but he was renting from this other lady, and he turned it into a poetry spot. And I used to go there, and they used to have like wine and little crack black folks. We just kicking it, whatever, and hear poetry. So it was a very small stage. So what I decided to do was every scene was there were what was it 10? It was 10 different vignettes of different types of relationships. Um, there's only one video of it, and it is actually being held hostage. No joke, no joke. The girl told me that her daddy had the tape, and they said they was waiting on me to be famous because they knew that was gonna happen. I was like, oh, so y'all want to shake me down? Is that what you're trying to do? What is this? But I don't feel bad that we didn't film it like that. But I will tell you, I stood outside where the play was happening because I just wanted to hear the audience. That's all I wanted. Folks was walking out of there. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I mean, like I said, I think that's the exciting part for me is that I can finally take what's up here and organize it and actually see it come to. And now I know these are things I can do. It don't seem so overwhelming. You can there's one program called Napkin. I'm a doodler when I notate stuff, so my notes be looking real crazy. So to be able to take that and put it in this software and it helped me create an outline and a real path. That's those are those things, those little things that I appreciate, because it had to be somebody that created that knows this is the struggles of the regular person, not the artiste per se, or the person that is a full-time artist. I don't think that would ever be stripped away in that sense. For us, it's like
That's what
there
I'm talking
are
about. Services like that put all of your, all of that into some sort of
Yeah.
database, some organization.
that's it.
That's it.
And once
And
I
then
was able to see it, then I was
that's the
like, boom, I could do this.
practical
This
tool.
AI.
And also too, like make note of like everything that so like anything that you're working on, make sure you write down the day, like the month, the day, the year. Write
Hmm.
down your like if you're a gaffer, write down I was a gaffer. If you're doing gaffing and sound, basically write down everything so you can put on your resume.
Everything you do. Right.
Yeah,
And just
and
Because
like
all that
you
all
can
that
do what you
experience matters.
yeah,
yeah, what I like to do is use Notepad, and I just use Notepad
Yes.
all the time and do a timestamp, and I try to time
Hmm.
myself on different projects that I did. But you can also just well, that's something different.
Hey, that's the thing. If you've got options, you can make. So anyway, back to it. I'm about to tell y'all something. So I went to the website where the men were there reading adult stories, and there was only one brother.
You go back to this adult stories. Okay.
Yes. The reason I
Okay.
say it is because I bring up the different men's voices I listen to up here. Like
Hmm.
definitely Smitty could do it. Soap if he wanted to do it. Comrade. Those are the type of voices like
Well, I'll tell you
that.
what. Yeah, I would say
Well, thank you.
that when I'm on 11
Quentin,
Labs,
I don't
there's
saying it to you. You
not a
married,
lot
so
of
I don't say
people
stuff to married
on.
people. So you're all right. It ain't that you
Right.
can't do it. I'm just saying, out of respect. Go
There's
ahead.
not a lot of black people's voices on 11 Labs, so that would be helpful.
Oh, yes, I'm glad you brought that up. This must be it's my lucky number because I got like a bajillion thousands of credits on 11 Labs. So if you guys aren't familiar with 11 Labs is your voice over go-to. Let me see, hold on. I think I could pull this one up. And then I'm gonna be wrapping it up. You guys have made it so much fun this evening and morning. Let's see, hold on real quick.
But yeah, Michelle, we get a chance. So can you text me that information about the AI turning everything into like animation?
I will happily do that for you, sir. Another thing I'll tell you guys you should sign up for is Social Blade. If you on YouTube, sign up for Blade. It's a free account. They'll help you with your analytics. Where should you be stronger at? You can also see who else is killing it in the whatever niche you want to be in. Like I think the more information you have, you can make then an educated decision because you see the options before you. And like I said, the different AI programs are getting more and more customized because that's who we are as human beings. We like customization. We like
Oh,
to personalize things. So there's plenty of opportunity now that for me, a lot of this is so that I can freely do the things I want to do with my foundation. Because every business I create, legally I can cut a portion out to go back into the foundation. So I'm not relying on just this particular source of money or just that particular source of money. It is for me. You ever seen that fountain or you ever seen people do it where they stack the cups just right and the water falls? It's so
oh yeah,
pretty.
that's nice. I like that.
That's all I'm trying to do. Stack my cups. That's it. And hey, if there's any information that you would like me to look up or something more you want to know, please let me know because I enjoy researching these different programs and stuff that are beneficial and helpful to those I know y'all out here doing closely the same thing I'm doing. So,
Okay.
you know,
Well, we definitely
um,
can talk about some things, and you have to get back to me
yeah,
too because I have to tell you about my dream. So
yes,
it was
yes,
just so odd. I can't believe it. But anyways, yeah,
yes. You have yes. We're gonna have to
yeah, it
talk
was
about that
really
one,
interesting. Okay.
and I will after I gotta check your note. So, like I said, if I did put links in the during the course of the chat, but I know if you came in late, you may not see those. But what I'm going to do is as I'm collecting them, I'm trying to put them together so then I could just shoot everybody a list and then use it as you will, you know. Um, and then I'm just gonna share how I'm using it. That's it. But I sure enough
Can
appreciate
you
you.
go to
Go ahead.
Future Tools? They have a lot of them. They have a lot on
Yes,
there for you
yes,
to check out, and they're organized too, so you can look more into them. They tend to update them too, so that's a good place if you want to check out.
yeah. There's a few of those like that. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because I can add those on because I like those too, where you could just go to one website and it's every single tool.
It has a lot
There's
of them. Yeah,
also
not yeah. It has a good amount of them. Like
yeah,
so
yeah.
that's a good for you to test out because it's just too many of them.
And that's the thing. I think that's why I started sharing it, because I was like, wow, so many. I could only imagine somebody being overwhelmed with trying to figure out which one will work best and what can help me do da 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 da. And I think that's where the journey came for me, because I was like, okay, I'm learning this. How can I relate it to someone else? How can I give this back in this way? Because it's not stepping on my toes. There's plenty of content niches that, say for instance, when I was talking to y'all about the audiobooks, I could do all of that with AI. I've already, like, hold on, let me show y'all. So I got the covers of a couple of the books that I've put together. I know people think I just be all here running my gibbets. I be doing all kinds of stuff while I be talking. I'll be back here doing all kinds of stuff. Hold on, I hope I have the picture. I really want to show this to you guys before we head out. Dang, holy snack balls. Where'd I put it?
Oh, right here.
Man, come on, that's ridiculous. Anyway, well, I find a piece of chicken. That's Did I take a picture of a piece of chicken?
What?
Are you still in Arizona?
Yeah, baby, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. I gotta put all these pictures together. I got them off my other laptop so that I can upload them. Cause see, y'all haven't been able to see the me on that land, child. Wee. I got some videos and stuff. Scary. Okay. Yeah, it was something I really wanted to show you, and now I can't find it. Dang, buddy. All right, next time I can do it. Hold on. Let's
You
see.
should get this software called Tree Size.
What is that?
What does that
It
do? Tell me. Oh,
organizes
my bad.
all
It's the
of
wrong
your
one.
files. It
I didn't want to
organizes
put
all
this
of
up here.
your
What's this?
files. Look it up.
Yeah, I will, because I do. Well, like I said,
Every
once I start making enough money, I'm gonna hire me a couple of assistants, and we just gonna do that. Because I'm gonna tell you something, I'm doing all this work now so that I can afford to let
Mhm.
somebody else do this. Because, like I said, I really want to focus on building and buying some more property. Like, there's like 97 acres available on a main drag highway, like right off of Route 66.
You
Yeah,
ever
I
think
could
about
put
getting your case code and bidding on government contracts?
I did. I looked into a few of the government contracts, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I have Once they froze those grants, I've kind of stayed away from what the government is doing, and so now I have been doing submitting to private grants because he froze all that money except for
No, I'm
school
talking
money.
about no government contracting
I don't
contracts.
even Yeah, I don't even want to like he's involved in all of it now. Like everybody is bad. It's not like streamlined how it was. It's not easy to do it in that sense no more. Cause like I don't know, like when I went to the website, it just seems I don't want to do nothing with them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to do
You can do state
nothing.
and local.
Yeah, that's why I said I'll
Mhm.
just cause that is just craziness. I don't even want to be involved. And so once they froze the grant, I was cool. Um, I was like, okay, I got other options, and so I joined Grant Watch. So they'll send me grants with you know, my criteria and ones that I can just apply to. So that's what I'm doing. I shouldn't say I don't need collectively a lot of money. However, it's a lot when you ain't got it.
I
Because we
was
on the last
yeah, I
phase
think
of it.
we can, I wasn't talking about that like grants. I was talking about something else, but we can talk about it offline. Though. I'll tell you
Oh
about it.
yeah, please. Cause girl, look,
Mhm.
you already know I'm down. And I have grant letters and proposals. I got all that stuff. Just now that I'm proud to say is organized and put to the side.
Mhm.
I even put together this documentary. I don't think it's a documentary, but just a video about um black available men in America and the percentages and how it's broken down and why there's a 5 million person deficit in our community as far as it
Ooh.
being only there are 48 as of 2022, 48 million black folks here, 21 million female, 20 million male, and the rest are people under the age of 18.
Are you sure that's? Are you sure there are
48 million
documents?
people.
I wonder how they getting their data.
Um, the data for what I asked for, I did. It's more like a research because what I wanted to find out was the the fact that we have 5 million men that are that are not available to us. When you start to break the numbers down, even out of 21 million, I'm gonna tell you how I got to the 5 million. 21 million females. You have to account for those who are married, alternative lifestyles, disabled. You know, you got to put that in there, right? So the pool cuts to 12 million for us, but for men, it's only 7 million.
Mm.
So that's 5 million men gone. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? So it's not just that, oh, there's no good men or no, there's no good women. Come on, we got to deal with what's around it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
our age group between the ages of 35 and 65, there's a large percentage of that age group that's in jail now.
Yep.
Whether they doing life, whether they on that 3 strikes you're out bull, whatever it was, especially during the 90s, they was putting brothers in jail for cotton candy.
Yeah, dumb shit.
And some of those men are still there.
Yep.
So it all plays. And so it ended up turning out to be just a curiosity. And then I started really getting, really in depth about it. And I was like, yeah, because as my brother, it, has grown up, he's never said to me like, oh, here's my role model. It's only been like one young man that he ever shared that was somebody he looked up to. But because my father, my grandfather, my uncles, they're no longer available. Where does he get that from? And so
Mm-hmm.
then it becomes this is when it started turning into the research of it took me all of about a few hours. That's how I get. But once I got satisfied with the fact that lack of representation and education, I'm
Yep.
not trying to rhyme that at all. So I said, what would be the quickest and ghettoest way that we can start to bombard YouTube and Instagram and the younger places that people like, for instance, I don't know how many of your kids or any of your children who play Roblox.
I don't know. I know all these kids are either on video games or outside or
And
nothing.
we should always want to know. We should always want to know
I'm
because
actually working.
yeah, you want your babies. How should I put it? If we care and I hear people talk about it, then if we
Mm-hmm.
take care of the adults, get them educated first, then they can educate their kids and other people's kids. Same thing with anything else.
I'm
I think
actually going to teach my
it's
son
more, and
checkers.
I think as far as the whole black woman, black man thing, I think that it is more effective if women um, mentor women and men mentor men,
That'd be
and
nice.
men
Hey,
worry about they take initiative to create spaces for them to be mentored and take the initiative to do that for themselves as opposed to women you know proposing it, because I feel like you can that is more effective, is like you said with your brother. Like you can tell him something as much as you want, but it will be more effective if a man tells him. But it's I feel like it's if a man really wants that, then we're here. Like, people talk about President Trump. Well, we have him for 4 years. You have to deal with what you have to deal with. And I personally am not a Republican or a Democrat, by the way. But what
I
I'm
got you.
saying is,
Nah, we ain't on that over here. Go
when you
ahead.
sit up here and when you really want something and you really decide that I don't think that it's really too much to figure out, as far as like, how can I make my life better, or what would be more effective, because we've been told things over and over again. And I feel like once you get to the point where you decided that you wanted to be a role model, or you decided that you wanted to start a business or get your credit together, or build friendships or building a community, like, it's a
Right.
decision. I feel like you're going to
Choices.
do it. You're going to take the initiative to do it. But I don't think that women or men should put the energy into like aiding each other's community, each sex, because it's not. I don't believe it's effective. That's just my personal
I got
belief.
what. No, I got what you're saying. And I think I'll put to this. I'll preface it to this. Well, I was on a panel, majority men, and I said, well, here's another way we can use AI. The one I've been using, Claude AI, and I like Gemini. Those are the two new ones that's been hanging out.
And
Um,
pie is good too.
I like Gemini 2.5 dropped, and so now they are competing with Chat GPT. So and so does DeepSeek also does this. They have
Yeah, I
this
like
thing
DeepSeek.
now where when you ask it something behind it, it will tell you what they are trying to get it develop is reasoning. Because when you said that earlier, yes, they are teaching it to reason. So now
Mhm.
you see it, it's a little button and it says you can, when you put your ID in, you can either have it think before it responds to you or just respond.
Or
And
you
so
can,
this
yeah.
is,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. So
That's cool.
like I said, I'm just gonna, continue to share this part of the journey and understand this isn't cheating. You're not taking away from anybody. You ain't taking no job away from anyone. Because every business I've started, I was not in a position to pay anybody. So I had to do and learn. And that's a lot of entrepreneurs. So we got to get off each other's back about making life a little bit easier. It's okay. I know black folks, we don't believe in that. We think easy is bad. Fun is
Mm-hmm.
bad. No, I'm good. I've been a parent, a non-parent, a playmate. I've been a confidant. I have had to be a nursemaid. I have done a lot of roles in my life. And so now the last, this is a different role. I want to just help people from behind the scenes on my yacht drinking
Mhm.
margaritas that Carlos brought to me. Hey, the yacht got 24 people. Y'all can come kick it.
Okay.
Furry, I ain't playing. Shoot, people think I'm
Okay.
playing, but it's okay. When I come through, don't say that. When I call you, and I'll be like, I'm in your city. Yeah, I'm here, fur coat and swimming suit ready. That's what you have to wear, fur coat.
I'm in your city.
I'm just saying. So I am going to end on this great note by saying thank you, Black brothers and sisters, for coming up and supporting the sister. Thank you for coming into the chat. Whatever
Asante.
culture, yeah, culture color you may be, I don't hate. So I appreciate it. Welcome back. Like everybody that, shout out to folks that came to see their people. You know what I mean? So welcome, welcome. And I'm once I'm done with certain things, I'll start picking up the pace and having more of a schedule. Um, nah, because right now it's like the next thing. All I want to do at this point now is just get get those earth bags here and go ahead and get these people hired so we can go and get started. That's it. Get these greenhouses up.
Karibu Yako.
Uh oh, Japanese.
No, Swahili.
I was getting ready to say Yoruba. Thank you. I had to
I
go
was
through it.
at one point. I was actually gonna start learning Europe. So there's a language. So I'm learning. I'm teaching myself Swahili. I'm thinking about getting onto Yoruba, and I want to learn tree, but you cannot learn it in the U.S. I actually have to go to parts I have to go. I have to go to the Congo in order to learn tree.
Can you just write them a letter? You gotta go to the Congo. They can't send you a tape.
I know a guy, so I
I'm
got
just
a guy.
playing. I got a
I
guy,
know
right?
I got a guy. I know a guy who's actually from part of Africa. I've
Mhm.
been meaning to get in touch with him. I've been so busy in my own little world. But
Aren't we all?
I'm trying. Like in the next year or two, I'm trying to
Mhm.
go. I'm trying to go to Africa. That no, I'm not
I would.
trying. I'm going to go to Africa. I need to put it
You're
out
going.
there. I'm going
You're
to go to
gonna
Africa.
go. You're going. There are two places I want to go. Kenya and
Yes.
Ghana.
Yep. I'm trying to go to
Ghana,
Egypt.
Egypt sounds nice. I want to go to Ghana for business reasons.
Yes.
Um, like I said earlier, I used to make dresses for a living. So I learned how to source every piece: silk, wool, alpaca, cowhide, honey. It can be done right here. So what I've talked to a few people about is, we talk about that micro. It's like how should I put it? You know how they call it micro loans, but this is micro scale as far as business is concerned, right? Especially when it comes to manufacturing, because I know starting off it's only going to be so small until you able to, invest the money. But there is a village in Ghana where these women do nothing but make silk. They raise silk, what are they, silkworms, whatever they call the little things, and they'll send them to you, and then you can make your own silk.
Okay.
And and I'm not gonna say little bit, but that investment does two things. One, it gives us a source that is not completely dependent on where we are. And this is why I say, if I was to tell anything to black folks who was worried about AI, so on and so forth, we are a global market. It's not just black folks that's gonna see your products online. If you market it right, if you're willing to put the work in, you'll get a nice return. You got folks sitting up here making five, six, 700 a month extra, all the way up to millions of dollars. Coco Melon is one of them. I told you guys about the website Social Blade. Check it out. It's socialblade.com, just like the word social and blade like the movie.com. And you can see like Coco Melon has been around since I think what was it 2010.
Yeah, Kokomo's been a while since like maybe I think 2008 maybe.
And no, you good around that time, and then it picked up. Of course, I think around 2016 it really picked up, and it's been clocking six figures every month of ad
Yeah.
revenue.
Oh wow.
So I put that to you, and if you think I'm bullying you, check out even whether you have children or not, but check out I think what is it? Is it Gracie's Corner? Is that the one? Has anybody heard of that one? It's a little I think it's a little I think it is a black family, something like that. But they also are killing 5 to 6 figures a month off of a
Hey,
faceless channel.
yeah,
This is what I was
I
telling.
might,
Yeah.
maybe I'm
But
gonna have to
I'll text
cultivate that.
you. Yeah, I'll text you tomorrow and yeah, I would I got a few things I got in the back vault that
Me too.
yeah, it would be a perfect time to go ahead and dust it off
I'm just
because
because,
I can produce it now.
and also too, 'cause like when so there's a few shows I've been watching on Netflix and Tubi, and it's kind of getting on my nerves. And well, it's just kind of it's inspiring me to do something to just shut people up. Oh, I'm kind of angry at because
Thank you.
all my
What's
life,
up, man? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Quinn. Hold
no,
on.
you
Shout out to Melanated God, Goddess, Jamore Smalls. Thank you for coming through. Jason Washington, thank you for coming through. I know it took a long time, but I just wanted to shout everybody out. Go on, Mr. Quentin. My bad.
no, you're good, you're good. It's your show, Miss Lady. It's your show. But I was gonna say, so there's a show called The Almighty Johnsons is on Tubi, and there's this other show on Netflix. It's called Ragnarok. It's about Thor, and basically the both of them are about
Yeah.
Norse mythology. And I'm sitting up here like, so I'm sitting up here learning about the Yorubas and Egyptians and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'm actually writing something that deals with our culture. That's going to kind of shake things. That's not kind of shake things. It's going to shake things up and
And see,
kind of have
yeah,
people.
that's what we need. We need it. Shake it up. Please blow it up. I'm with you. We have
So
to. That's the only way it works. You got to kick the door in.
yeah,
This
exactly.
ain't,
And so
you know what I mean? Yeah.
of course, and so with the cartoons, movies, and TV shows and sitcoms that I'm going to be doing, and
There you
between now
go.
and the next year in the future, I'm gonna have people knocking on my door and calling me and saying, "Hey, what you doing?" Um, but and I'm gonna have people who was Ogun? Who was Shango? Well, just to give you a little snippet, Shango is literally the real Thor, and
Oh, okay.
Ogun is a mixture of Hephaestus and Ares merged into one. So just to give you a little snippet of the research,
Oh
but
yeah. I know
that's
what you're
I'm
talking
putting
about.
that's
Yeah.
but yeah, just
We
give a
need
snippet.
this. No, but I'm just saying we need it all. And just to Otto's point, we need representation on every level from your sister down the street and little Ray Ray that go to the school all the way up
Little
to
Doki.
fancy time. Like, you know, again, if you just living in this country, I ain't even talking about any other culture, but the cultural outset of America that is not involving us has all of those things on every level for every economic space. That's the point. So this is all free. Yes, the systems may cost you depending on what you want. But you're not looking at I know like $20 is like $5 now. Like I know it only goes so far. However, these are programs that you can invest a half of that. And just think about it like this. Whatever you could create consistently and put online, somebody somewhere is gonna watch it. Now we can put it in different languages. Like the song I played for you, um, the full song I am remastering it in Spanish and South Korean.
Okay.
And then there's even another program that I found that you can make pure, like straight up cinematic music videos from your music.
Okay.
Mm. So I ain't willing to, I'm not going to tell you nothing I ain't going to do. Like, I ain't going to give you a program I wouldn't use. You know what I'm saying? But to what you were saying, you have an opportunity like that program I was telling you with Suno, um, I can do my whole soundtracks with that.
Okay.
And that's it. That's what you want. Shout out, new subscriber. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. But that's all. And once we get to a certain plateau, your girl's gonna wild out. The summer is here. Mama been working real hard. I'm trying to be real crude all summer. Hey, before I let y'all go, I wonder, do y'all remember that lady? And it was her and her dude, and she would wear these outfits and she would be shooting. Like, dude had a camera and he would be following her around and she would be testing out the different Popeye. But that's not what it was. Can't remember. Autumn, didn't we talk about that video? I remember
Mm,
her. I can't think of her name now.
I don't
I
remember it.
know
Like, keep talking about it.
her and her husband, they are gun collectors, right? So they used to do these videos where they would go out and test them, but she would have on like something very tight or like accentuating her gifts.
Gun collector sounds familiar, but I'm
I
still trying
can't put
to.
it together yet, but it's gonna come to me. I can't remember right now. But anyway, we about to wrap it up. 10 minutes to 4 hours. I can't believe it. Thank y'all so much for being up here with me for that long. I I'm excited to go on to the next chapter of it. That's all. Let's make something pop off. And like I said, if we have a channel, like for instance, the Chocolate Earth channel for kids, what I'm gonna probably do is just like put out a blanket. Like if you guys want, if you got a cartoon or a video or something educational that we can syndicate onto this channel, because I found another program that will run my YouTube channel 24 hours as if it was like a news channel.
Okay.
So once we do, that's views and subscribers like, while I'm sleeping. I mean, I'm testing out a couple of them, but there's one brother I follow. I'm following his recipe to get monetized on one of my channels in 10 days. So I'm like 3 days into the what you're supposed to do or whatever. And then if it work out, I'll just show y'all my process. Cause then it becomes faceless, like Coco Melon. Voices, I can get them from 11 Labs. I already cloned my voice, so I can manipulate it however I want. And
That's
then
dope.
if I hire anybody, like let's say for instance, I ask Quentin, I ask Smitty, I say, hey Conrad, all you gotta do is record me about a minute worth, and now I can put you in the cartoon or the movie or whatever. Your voice now reads the script. It's really cool. So I don't know if anybody else has anything to say. We're going to wrap it up. Um, but I really appreciate y'all coming up. So I'll start with you, sir, Mr. Seven. Is there anything you would like to add before we say goodnight?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go ahead and kick rocks. So I appreciate
Okay.
you sending the invite.
Yeah, definitely. You're always welcome. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'm glad that you. Um, well, I do hope that any of it that you take away will be helpful to you if you want it to be. So,
I learned a lot
and
this.
please, yeah. Mm. So thank you. I'm
Thank
glad. I'm glad. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. I got some more stuff for us.
you. All right.
Mm. Okay.
Um, there's it's called the Golden Orb Weaver. So The golden orb weaver is basically long before they had silkworms back in the Egyptian days. It's a spider that actually produces golden silk. You can look it up for yourself. But other than that, I really do appreciate you. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. Respect to you all. I digress. My mic is muted.
Mr. Quentin,
I was gonna say,
is it?
Chocolate, I am proud. I am proud of you for everything that you're
Oh,
doing. I like all the research that you're doing.
thank
I'm
you.
learning different levels of you. I'm starting to be like, oh, she got levels. But wait, there's more. Um, and I can,
Okay.
and like me as a writer, I can definitely use your characteristics for probably 8 different people. Um,
Yeah.
and I was gonna say, like, coming on your panel is definitely a blessing. And I definitely
Oh,
want to set up I want to set up an interview with you before this year is over.
you got it. Just let me know. All right. Thank you for coming up, sir.
Good night to
Appreciate the
everybody.
support. Good
Peace and
night.
blessings to everybody.
Ladies, are you still with me? Melissa, you go
I'm
to
still
bed.
here, but
Thank you for coming up. As always, like I told you, once I get things rolling, you're gonna be like, can you please um stop bothering me? I'm be like, I'm coming through. So, I'm coming through. But
join.
yes, I'm excited. I really am. Like I just think that this gives me the opportunity also to really show people what, you know, because
You can
talking
do it.
about it and seeing it, two different things.
Well, we have to talk more because I did come in on the back end and I
Hmm.
don't know everything that you got going on. So
Yeah.
it's been a
Oh, we're
minute.
gonna get together. Yeah, it's been a
Yeah.
minute. I have been, yeah, I've been incognito. I've been doing a lot of the lives because I'm still trying to get up to the place to monetize this channel because I want to at least have the viewing hours and enough subscribers so I can put this on autopilot. So,
Mhm.
um, while I'm working on the offline stuff, a lot of my online presence will be faceless for a little bit. I'll try to do lives like from the property and stuff like that. But my main focus is going to be like getting the sources of income outside of this that's on the ground, you know?
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm pumped. I'm tired. I'm excited. I'm all of them things. But I'm not going, I've made it this far. So we I gotta keep going until that though once I all my greenhouses are up and I'm sitting up in my little cabin and we cool, that's my first right?
Right.
Um and then the next one will be all of my businesses clocking together. Cause the next move is delivering the fruit and vegetables, shipping it out, um, and building the logistic piece of it. And I know
Hmm.
I'm gonna need money from different areas, and I don't want to have to rely on one source ever again.
No, I get
And
it.
two, I want to be able to, because I definitely also been working, cleaning my debt up, things like that. Now it's next, get my loans paid off, those type of things. Because really, once I'm done with that, I'm good. Everything is clear. That's why I did it this way. No rent, no
Mhm.
mortgage, no none of that. Not until well no, I won't even have that because once I make a certain amount of money, the land that I want to live on, if we don't go further up in the mountain with everything popping off, um, because I'm even looking at that now, like a cabin or something.
Mhm.
That we can have like a little getaway joint, or if I don't want to stay on that piece of property, moving on to the next. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm very apprehensive with trying to lock anything down now, right? If I
Why?
almost feel like I can
Why do you
I
feel
can
like that?
prepare. I it's almost like I feel like I need to prepare for something, right? Like this, it is this. It's been on me for like months.
That sounded like
This,
a parrot.
huh?
That sounded like a parrot.
Who you?
I heard something in the background. It just sounded like a parrot, but
Oh, nah, you probably heard. I don't know what you heard. You probably heard somebody snoring, the air on. Girl, it's probably a mix all kind of stuff.
it's okay. But
Um,
finish.
but anyway, long story short, the goal is connect the pieces. However, I ain't gonna lie to you, Autumn, I am on prepper mode. Like, I just think I should have a another option. If that
Mm.
makes sense without saying anything weird. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I I hate to say this, but I felt this right before the academic happened. And I
The
didn't listen.
academic. What
I
academic?
didn't listen. The pandemic. I call it the
Oh,
academic.
okay, okay. Yeah. Well, I feel like
I
you are
yeah,
you are in a good place where you are right now because that's where you are.
yeah.
You know,
Thank
we
you.
got to start from here.
Like I said, I just want to create something that not is just about me, that it has a bigger reach. Because I think, ain't no think, I know we need it in our community, and that's just what it is. I mean, they need the option. People
Hmm.
are people are uptight. They are afraid. They are nervous, trying to hold on to their little vittles, trying to figure out what we gonna do. Because and not to fearmonger, but just please look into this. That these people are actively trying to get rid of habeas corpus.
Mm.
If they figure out a way to circumvent that, that means they can arrest you for anything without due process. So these
Mm.
are things I be having like going on out of like in the back of my head, and I don't want to be like conspiracy person, but it's not a conspiracy. It's just straight out blatant disrespect of all parties involved.
Mm-hmm.
They've been told, "Yay, you breaking the law every day. You don't release funds that was allocated by Congress." They don't
Mm.
care. They don't care, sis. And that makes a difference.
It
And I
does.
did. I changed my plans after he beat, I figured that he was because they waited the Democrats, they fucked up on that one cuz they waited way too long. Biden should have just never ran. They should have started that shit like 2 years ago. Like, what are
Yeah,
y'all
and then I
doing?
also feel like United States is not ready for a female president.
They not ready for a real male president. Let's just be honest. Cause these men, none of the men that's been president, do I want to say they was manly men. Cause they were not. And I love me some Obama, but he wasn't either. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, our men are watered down over here. They
Hmm.
they have been made to water down. Just like we do. You don't want to be the angry black lady. Oh
Nope.
no. But you know what, Autumn? I don't care
Mhm.
anymore. If you want to call me angry, by all means.
I'll tell you what I say. Black women are not angry. We're resolute.
Hello? That I mean, we could go on all day with the shit that we have to keep Paul swallowing and keep it pushing. So that's
But
why
yeah, I just feel like for me, I can't. I'm like, I really just don't care anymore.
and it's not right. And it's not that you don't care about your country or you don't care about where you live, but yes, it is time for our respite. That's why I'm doing this. Because people gonna be inside.
Hmm.
We've lost already $90 billion what is that, tourist money.
I think that I
Well,
don't
I'm
know.
saying for where I'm at,
Hmm.
Arizona is being pummeled. We're a tourist state outside of the federal prisons and conferences. Arizona isn't, it used to be a big producer of cotton at one point, but we
I think
don't, yeah, our states got away from producing stuff.
you
So,
know, whatever administration is in, there's the country still has to stabilize itself. There's still going to be, it is, it's still going to be business as usual. And
this
I
go round,
feel
I'm not
like
so
whatever we're
sure
in,
though.
I mean, when I feel like, okay, so we can talk about it later. I'm kind of tired.
Yeah, we can say, I know, right? But good conversation. We're gonna shelf that one. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Miss Melissa, you still with us? You went night
But
night?
yeah, I sent you just check your email and we'll talk. I
I
mean your
will.
ID, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, girl.
Y'all right. Good night. Much love.
Good
Thank you
night.
so much.
Thank you
Hug
for
them
having me up.
babies.
Bye, hun.
Always.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
I love Final Destination. I have not seen Bloodlines yet, but I do. I've seen all of the Final Destination movies. I love them. Shout out to you, Braxton. Melissa, where you at, sis? You sleep? You on mute?
Yeah,
How you doing back there?
I'm still alive.
Hey, me too. We made it. Turned
That
out to be
part,
really good too.
you did a great job.
So on that note, we're gonna say good night so we can talk about y'all behind the scenes.
Good night.
Good night. Yeah. Ah, it's funny. I'm waiting for it to say it. Say in string.
Who? Uh,
Somebody said that, and why is it taking so long to end? Hold on. But I said something, got in trouble. Is it ended it? Let me check on my channel. Now see, it's saying I'm live. Yeah, Sinners was good. That was good all day.